This Versailles, California football game on Lake TV is brought to you by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, Millard Family Chapels, Crown Power and Equipment, Lakefront Living Realty, The Jet Ski Place, Our Veterinary, Ozark Homes, SRG Financial Advisors, Surdike Yamaha, Slumberland Furniture, New Spring Wellness Center, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
It's time for the COMC pregame show. Here's William Holtz and Chris Schneider.
Welcome to Versailles. It is the Lake TV Game of the Week. We've got the Versailles Tigers tonight and the California Pintos, and you can see Wild William Holtz is not with us tonight. We have got Coach Jason Allison with us. William Holtz on vacation this week. He's, I think, golfing in Myrtle Beach or something like that. So here we are, and Coach, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it. You are very close to this Versailles program. You coached football. You coached basketball, baseball, and softball for several years here at Versailles, and just left this year, right?
Yep. Had a great run here. Really enjoyed the people here, and the community is wonderful, and the kids are second to none as far as their work ethic and wanting to get in and do things. It was just a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely, and I think they miss you already, but you have moved on. You are the softball coach at Lincoln in Jeff City right now,
Yep.
So that's greatness. So tonight we've got a game with teams that have struggled this year. Versailles winless going into tonight, and California with just one win going into the evening. So whoever wins tonight is going to be really happy when they head home after the game. So when we come back here on the COMC pregame show, we'll take a look at both the teams, give you the jet ski place, spotlight players of the game. We'll hear from both of the coaches down on the sidelines. We'll do all of that right after this. At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center is growing in our community with a new dental location to serve you in Eldon and a new location in Laurie. COMC also makes your children a priority with a mobile dental unit serving schools in rural areas where access can be a challenge. COMC also offers OBGYN, sports medicine, pediatric, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. The pure joy of a kid getting ready to go on the lake. Get lake ready and leave the heavy lifting to the compact frame of Kubota's powerful utility vehicle. Accelerate with Kubota's Sidekick to blur the line between work and fun. Available in orange, black, and camo. Visit your local Kubota Crown Power and Equipment dealership today. Passion, power, performance. crown-power.com.
And welcome back to the football stadium here at Versailles as the Tigers get ready to host California. You can see the teams down on the field going through the warm-ups, getting ready for the game tonight. And Coach Jason Allison, this is football weather. It's chilly out there tonight.
Yep, had to pull out my coat tonight, and it's been shorts weather for so long that I had to dig a little deeper to find it.
Yeah, I actually put long johns on tonight. I've been here at Versailles when it got down into the 30s for game time, and I remember those games, so I bundled up tonight. Ought to be good, though. Good football weather, shouldn't be that cold. And, you know, for the kids out there running around playing, they don't get cold. I mean, if you're out there playing, you're enjoying this weather.
Yeah, I know my son was really looking forward to the cooler weather. He said, "I'm not going to sweat my butt off all night tonight." So I think all the guys kind of agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Allison's son plays for Versailles. We'll talk about him coming up in just a couple of minutes. Right now, let's focus on the visitors, though, the California Pintos. Pintos come in tonight with just one win on the season, which is a little strange for them. I mean, last year they had a really good year, really strong team, won a lot of close games. This year, that kind of seems to have reversed a little bit. A lot of those close games have gone the other way, and they've lost those games. And sometimes that gets into your head a little bit, I'm guessing, as a player, maybe even as a coach.
Yeah, and, you know, for California, they lost their quarterback from last year, Kruger was his last name. I don't remember his first name. And when you lose a leader like that, it's always kind of hard to bounce back. And the kids they got out there now are fighting hard and they're working hard. And the schedule they played has been tough.
Yeah.
And so the 1-5 record isn't necessarily exactly a good sign of what they really are.
Absolutely. And talking with the coach, Seth Womack, this week, and he was saying, I'm really proud of our guys. They played really hard. They've been in every game. We've lost a lot of those games, but he said, but I'm not upset with them because of the way they played. We're gonna break through and we're gonna get it done. So he's feeling positive.
Yeah, and that's, as a high school coach, that's what you got to focus on.
Yeah.
Is the effort and the energy level, and are the kids doing what they're supposed to be doing? And then the scoreboard is not conducive of that all the time. And, in high school sports, we're trying to teach so many things other than just wins and losses. And it sounds like Coach Womack's got it going in the right direction.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so much more than just the sport, just the game on the field. So let's take a look at California's Jet Ski Play Spotlight Player of the Game tonight. And this Spotlight Player of the Game, per the coach, Seth Womack, he says, number 6, keep your eye on him. It's Aiden Bryant, 6 foot even, 162 pounds. He is a junior, so he'll be back again next year. He is a wide receiver on offense and a defensive back on defense, and he's a ball hawk back there. He really likes to chase down passes, so he has 29 catches for 615 yards on the season and 6 touchdowns, so he has had a very good season so far. Looking to add to that tonight, Coach Womack says he is having a terrific year. And Coach Allison, you coached against these guys when you were at Versailles and coaching against California. And Mr. Bryant is just a good talent.
Yeah, Bryant, he's a heck of an athlete. He really is. And on the basketball floor, the skill set wasn't quite where it was in football, but the athleticism sure pays off.
Yeah.
And you can sure tell. I'm really looking forward to seeing him and Reese Murdoch hook up in the passing game. Reese playing a defensive back for the Tigers, coming back off an injury.
And we'll talk
two phenomenal athletes.
Yeah, we'll talk more about Reese coming back in just a minute, but that is huge news for the Tigers tonight as they get maybe their best player back from injury. He's been out pretty much the whole year, and Reese Murdoch. So this California team with just 1 win, 5 losses, looking to get that turned around tonight. I had a chance to catch up with the head coach of the California Pintos just a few minutes ago down on the sidelines. Wow, Coach, gorgeous night for football tonight here in Versailles.
Yeah, it's you can't ask for anything better.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys have kind of had struggles this year, but you've been in all your games. You've played teams tough, so you'd like to see a breakout win tonight.
Absolutely. Our kids have, we've had 6 straight weeks of competitive football games where our kids have shown a lot of resiliency and a lot of toughness, and we've gotten better and better each week. We're hoping to let that out tonight.
Absolutely. Okay, so what is it going to take? What do you want to see your guys do? You want to run the ball, pass the ball? What are you looking for?
Well, absolutely. I mean, we're a run-first team. I mean, that's what we do. We want to run the ball, and we want to get as many plays in as possible. We said this last year when I got here that we want to run 80-plus plays a game, and that's always the goal. And we haven't hit that yet this year. So.
Yeah, and this Versailles team, boy, they have really struggled, really snake bit. What do they do that you need to be careful about and need to stop tonight?
The last few weeks they've switched up their offense to a split back veer, and they're running the veer pretty well. I mean, they've moved the ball a little bit against the last three teams they've played, and all very good teams. So we've got to stop that and be disciplined on defense and execute on offense.
Excellent. Coach, as always, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you very much.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Time to get your PWC winterized, and Dockside Marine the Jet Ski Place with over 30 years experience is the place to go. You can feel secure knowing Todd is working on it. Why brave winterizing yourself and make a costly mistake? Todd will winterize at the shop while you wait or schedule at your dock. At the shop, winterized prices start at just $80. Multiple skis get discounts. Check out midmopwc.com for all the info. midmopwc.com, the Jet Ski Place. What are you waiting for? Back here at Versailles, the Tigers getting ready to host California. Chris Schneider here and filling in for William Holtz, who is on vacation. It is Coach Jason Allison, head coach of basketball, baseball, and softball with Versailles the last few years since you have moved on to take over the softball program at Lincoln College, right?
Yep,
Hey,
absolutely.
There you go. All right, so tonight it is California and Versailles. We talked about California. They've had their struggles, but they've been in just about every game this year, and the coach is really feeling pretty positive, as we just heard a moment ago. So now let's take a look at the home team, Versailles. The Tigers, man, they come in. They've really had a tough year, man. They've had some tough injuries. They've had some kids quit the team this year. And, man, it's tough when you have to fight through a season like that. And they're right in the middle of that now.
Yeah, and, having Coach Seitz here is such a blessing with a season like this, because he's been through the tough seasons, and he's mature enough to be able to handle it with the boys and help them through it, and that's a big plus for Versailles.
Yeah, absolutely. And Coach Seitz, I mean, he's won on every level. He's won in high school. He's won state championships. He won at Mizzou as a quarterback. Yep. He won in the NFL, and so he knows what he's doing. If the kids will listen to him, takes enough time, they'll get it turned around. They'll get it going. They do play very good, sound, fundamental football, and I know they've gotten stronger and stronger, in the 2 years that he has been here. But losing like that wears on the players and on the coach. It wears on everybody.
Yeah, it does, and that's where you just got to take the game within the game and try to find the little victories within a game. Get a first down, make a tackle for a loss, do little things like that. And you can't focus on the scoreboard when you're having seasons like this. You got to focus on the little things within the game and build on that.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take a look at our Versailles Tiger Spotlight Player of the Game, brought to you by the Jet Ski Place. And keep an eye on number 7 for Versailles tonight. That would be Tyrus Allison. He is 5'11", 190 pounds, starting quarterback and also linebacker on defense. And Tyrus is a tough kid. Again, just a junior, so he's got another year. He'll be back next year. At quarterback, he's got 11 completions, 27 attempts, 147 yards and a touchdown. He has also run for a touchdown and 161 yards. And then over on defense, he's got 26 solo tackles, so he's been busy over there. So keep your eye on number 7, Tyrus Allison, our Jet Ski Place Spotlight Player of the Game for Versailles. Coach Seitz says he has done whatever is asked of him, and with great attitude. And he's got the same last name as you have, Coach, right? So this kid pretty well.
Yeah, I know him pretty well, and he got all the dishes done today while he was home from school. So we're really proud of him for that. But no, he's matured a lot over the course of the last year or so, and he kind of got thrown into the quarterback position, and he was more of a running back, and it shows whenever he has to throw the ball. But I'm very proud as a dad and also as a coach to watch him and the way that he's matured and trying to lead this thing instead of making excuses for why it's bad. And that's what great leaders do.
Isn't that so amazing, though, when you watch your kids and they turn into the good, solid people that make you so proud, right?
It does, and I'm just glad that I married his mother, because she's the reason he's that way. That's for sure.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to catch up with Coach Warren Seitz down on the field here just a second ago. So, Coach Seitz, man, it's a beautiful night for football out here, nice and crisp, huh?
Yeah, it's finally fall, I guess. It's been hot for a long time, but this week was a great week of practice, and tonight's beautiful.
Good. Now, so you've won state championships, you've won games at Mizzou and in the NFL, but I'm guessing a win tonight would feel as good as any of those, huh?
Yes, it would. It's been a long time, and we've worked hard, and these kids, hopefully we can get over the hump tonight.
Yeah. So what's it going to take for your team? What would you like to see them come out and do tonight to get a win?
Well, defensively, we got to tackle. We can't miss tackles. Offensively, we've got to control the ball, and we've got to move the ball a little bit, especially on the ground, and not have turnovers.
Right. And California, what do you need to stop them from doing tonight?
Well, they have a decent running game also, so stopping the run. In high school, anytime you can run the ball or stop the run, you got a good chance to win.
Absolutely. And you guys, I think, played number 1 in the state, Blair Oaks, last week, so anybody after them is going to be not as tough as that.
Blair Oaks was great. They got a great staff. Coaches do a good job. They got a lot of good players over there, and it's really a good atmosphere, so Good luck to them the rest of the way, since we don't have to play them anymore. But they really got a great program.
Excellent. Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Lakefront Living Realty Missouri. We're changing lives one lake house at a time.
Hi, we're Annie
and Jesse Falstich,
broker and owners
of Lakefront Living Realty Missouri.
If you're looking to buy or sell lakefront property, we have you covered. We live the lake life ourselves, so we understand we're not just selling a home, we're promoting a lifestyle. Our premier lakefront specialists are here to coach you every step of the way. So visit us at lakefrontliving.com to put our experience to work for you.
Sometimes we take things for granted, but it truly is the little things in life that make a big difference and give us our best memories. At Millard Family Chapels, we honor and celebrate those cherished memories, no matter how small, because we know it's those special moments that mean the most to the families we serve.
At Millard Family Chapels, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life.
Take time to enjoy it.
Back in Versailles, it is Lake TV's Game of the Week. You can see there on the screen the California Pintos at the Versailles Tigers. Teams that have struggled this year, 1-5 for the Pintos, 0-5 for the Tigers. And one of those teams going to be really happy to come out of tonight's game with a win. And they're both sitting on the bottom of the Tri-County Conference standings right now, Coach. And kind of different feelings down there on the sidelines with these teams, with Versailles struggling just to stay in games this year, and California in almost every game, and feeling like they had a chance to win some of those. But, you know, football, any sport really, but football and high school football, things start to go right. You start to get some momentum, and you get a win, and, man, things can turn around in an instant.
Absolutely. You said it perfectly. It's all about momentum. And when you're dealing with high school kids and playing against high school kids, that momentum can shift very, very quickly. And I think Versailles is poised to have a good game tonight. I know that the kids are pretty upbeat about the way practice went this week, and I think that they have an opportunity to do something. But opportunities only happen if you go take them, and they're going to have to come out and play a good game.
Absolutely. And you mentioned earlier a big boost for Versailles tonight as the Tigers get number 5 back. Reese Murdoch, wide receiver. He's just a youngster, but he's one of the best players in the conference, and he's been out pretty much the whole season, so they're really happy to have him coming back.
Yeah, and on top of that, he's a great kid. Him and his brother Trace, they just live up the road from us, and they're all the time coming over and lifting with Ty and doing things, and they're great kids, and it's good to see Reese back on the field and getting to do what he really loves to do.
Absolutely. Okay, so it looks like we're going to get the national anthem, so let's go down on the field for the national anthem. Okay, not yet. So let me know when they do start the national anthem. So what does it do for a team? You know, you've coached baseball, basketball. When you get a star kid like Reese Murdoch back from injury, and he's back there on the sidelines, what kind of a boost does that give a team?
Well, it lifts everybody's morale because, you know, you got your guy back, and then that's a big part of it. You know, I know Ty was talking all week about how excited he was to have another person to throw to, and somebody that he doesn't have to make perfect throws to because he can go get it, and he's such a good receiver. But then on the defensive end of things, it just makes your defense a little more deep. You know, as a defensive back, now we can take one of the defensive backs and put him at safety, and maybe the safety can come up and play linebacker, and it gives you one more body out there to kind of do things. And with where Versailles is at this year, the more bodies, the better.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they don't have a huge roster. They're pretty thin. Pretty much all the players are going both ways. It's amazing to me how good a shape these kids are in, that, you know, they can, play on one side at quarterback or running back or whatever, and then turn around, play on the other side, and they're going to, 100% on that side of the ball too. I mean, that's amazing the kind of shape these kids are in.
It is, and isn't it great to be young? Because I can come out here and run a couple routes, and then I'm ready for a break for the next week. And these guys are doing it for the full game on both sides of the ball, like you said, and a lot of them are playing special teams as well.
Yeah.
And that's it's a testament to the strength and conditioning coach, Aaron Allen here at Versailles, to get these kids in shape and gets them ready to roll.
I'm surprised you can run a couple of routes, because I haven't run a couple of routes in years. You might find me laying down prostate. Okay, let's go down on the field for the national anthem. There they are, the Versailles Marching Band, and a nice rendition of the national anthem there. And again, just kind of gives you an idea of how small this Versailles school is. You got some football players out there on the field in the band for the national anthem there, and it just, it adds a whole new level of what you have to do as a coach to be able to do all of that stuff.
Yep, absolutely. And a couple of those guys down there are starters, in fact, and so, it just plays into, again, the whole community has to get behind it, and everybody has to do their part.
Yep, absolutely. So tonight, we have got the 0-6 Versailles Tigers looking for their first win of the season at home against California. The Pintos come in at 1-5, and that is your COMC pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the kickoff tonight. Chris Schneider, along with Coach Jason Allison, filling in for William Holtz. It is Lake TV's high school football game of the week.
Have you heard of vitamin IV drips at New Spring Wellness Center in Osage Beach? IV is a very efficient way to deliver all that goodness from vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all in a hydrating fluid. Our IV drips can increase your energy level, your wellness, and help you feel great. We can accommodate groups in the comfort of our center in Osage Beach. However, we are excited to let you know that New Spring Wellness Center is also going mobile. Now you can save time and feel better by getting an IV vitamin boost at your event, like bachelor parties, weddings, golf outings, or even a company gathering. Call New Spring Wellness Center, and with a little pre-planning, we will come to you and boost your health.
It's time for a new home, and your solution is Ozark Homes under the Water Tower in Laurie. Your home is and should be your safe place. At Ozark Homes, we take your dream and make it a reality while staying within your budget. With real estate and construction prices at an all-time high, let Ozark Homes stretch your dollar. We have many customizable options, including kitchens, bathrooms, fireplaces. We even offer a second-level option. Quotes are always free, so give us a call or stop by today. Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams a reality for over 30 years.
While the financial services industry for years has focused on products, pricing, and performance, or things we refer to at SRG as the how, our focus for our clients has always been around their why. And without fail, over all these years, those whys have centered around family, occupation, and recreation. Think legacy issues, retirement, or achieving a work-optional lifestyle, and checking off those important things on that recreational bucket list. Our foundational approach remains a focus on the things that matter most to our clients and the things that together we can control. And where those two things overlap, that's where we live and work every day. That's SRG Financial and the Mile Marker Formula.
Hey everyone, Daryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. If you've been holding off buying furniture for a better deal, wait no longer, that better deal is here. We're having our customer appreciation sale this weekend. Have some great food, hang out and have some fun, and take advantage of this wonderful sale. It's our customer appreciation sale at Slumberland Furniture, where we're bringing happy home.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
Now is the perfect time to prepare for summer at the lake, and Surdike Yamaha is the place to go. From boats and wave runners to motorcycles and ATVs, Surdike Yamaha has something for everyone. Surdike Yamaha is family owned and operated and proudly celebrating over 50 years of serving the Midwest. At Surdike Yamaha, you'll find more than just great products. We're a full service operation ready to provide all the parts, accessories, and services you need for a great time outdoors. Visit Surdike Yamaha, your one-stop shop for year-round fun at the Lake of the Ozarks.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
Back here in Versailles as the Tigers get ready for a showdown with Tri-County Conference rival California. These two teams aren't too far apart, Coach Allison. They know each other pretty well.
Yeah, this was always one of our biggest rivals when we played basketball and baseball, especially because the kids are so close to each other. They know each other so well, and it was always a little more heated when we played California.
Absolutely. Some great rivalries in the Tri-County Conference. All right, so the captains getting together down on the field, and let's go down there and listen in on the coin flip.
Good luck, fellas. Good luck. Good luck. All right. It is. Play hard. Play to the whistle. Help everybody up. Keep the mouthing down. You're not going to stay in the classroom. You're not going to say it to your mom or grandma. Guess what? You don't say it out here. All right? You all will be the ones I come to start with. I don't want to have to go to these two guys, but they will help me if I need it, right, guys? Yes, sir. Y'all have any more instructions for yours? Y'all are dismissed. Thank you. Good luck. Good luck, guys. All right. California, you're the visitors. Heads, tails. Heads, tails. They're going to call. You're going to tell me what they call. I'll flip it. Hopefully I don't drop it, and we'll go again. We'll see what it is. What do you call? Tails. What did he say? Tails. All right, here we go. It is tails. So you've won the toss. You want the ball. You want the ball. Okay. Hold on. So, which end would you like to defend, sir? You want to defend this. So you're going to defend the clock. So move your... All right, guys, shake hands.
Well, there you go. You know, I always find it so cool, Coach Allison, to go down there for the coin flip and hear what the officials are saying to the players, what the players are saying and all that. So that's kind of neat. Love that part of the game. So you saw California won the toss with a tails call there.
Yep.
And so they elected to receive. So apparently the Pintos are fairly confident in what their offense can do tonight, Coach.
Well, and that's kind of been the MO for the Versailles defense, is that if they get started early and do a good job defensively, it's going to be a good game. And then the games that they've struggled, they've given up points early. So I'm sure California is going to try to take advantage of that.
Absolutely. And again, these early drives for both teams, so important because it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the game, especially for these teams that have struggled this year. If things start to go wrong early, sometimes they can snowball and just get out of hand.
Yep, that magic momentum again, you know, and if you can grab it early, sometimes you can ride it all the way to the end, and it takes a lot of character to overcome bad momentum, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So it'll be Versailles kicking off to California, and the starting offensive line for the Pintos. You got number 54, DJ Schneider, number 55, Owen Pringle, 58, Alexis Aguino, number 60 is Hunter Rensden, and 74, Peter Damp. Those are the big guys that don't get a whole lot of press, but those guys, if they're not working for you, you're in trouble.
Yep, and I know Hunter played some basketball in the past too, and he is a big body and he's hard to move. I'm sure he is a load as an offensive lineman.
Yeah, absolutely. California has some pretty big kids up there, and I believe Peter Damp, number 74, he was like one of the finalists for their homecoming king just a couple of weeks ago when they played that game there in California. I believe that was against Osage, and they lost that game.
Yeah.
Osage is a team in the conference that has really turned it around this year. They're playing better this year.
Yeah, Coach does a good job down there, and everywhere he's been, he's turned programs around, and he continues to do it down there as well.
Absolutely, Shannon Jolly. And starting quarterback for California will be wearing number 5, Martin Kilmer, and he's got a couple of really good running backs too. So we'll keep an eye on them and see what California can do. So here's a kickoff. A little short, takes a bounce. Pintos knock it down. Finally grabbed, and he's going to be nailed right there inside the 20-yard line. Good coverage from the Versailles kickoff team. Pretty good kickoff and a good job, actually. I believe that was Cameron Combs that knocked that ball down, or that ball had gotten behind him. That could have been trouble.
It could have been bad. The pursuit was really good for Versailles there. Everybody's running to the ball. That's a good sign.
Yeah, so not great starting field position for the Pintos here. Looks like they're going to be starting on about their own 18-yard line. And again, it's Martin Kilmer, the signal caller, takes the snap. They'll pass right off the bat. Wide open on the side, and big yardage picked up there. Nice pass, and it looks like, is that Brooks Volkert that got that one?
Yep,
No, that was.
Sure is.
It was a nice play there on the outside. Good pickup. California not wasting any time. Handoff up the middle. Good yardage there, too, about 5 yards on that run. So we've seen both the pass and the run for this California team. You can see the handoff right up the middle. Nice little hole. Some pretty good gang tackling. Here's a handoff right side. Good defense there as Kilmer gets knocked out of bounds. And no gain on that play, didn't look like. Going to bring up a big early 3rd down, Coach.
It was good coverage by Ty Edgar, the safety on the out route. They were really wanting to go to him.
Absolutely. And again, quick offense, no huddle for the Pintos. They jump right back up there. 3rd down, about 6 yards, and we have a penalty. And this is going to go against California. Some early motion there.
Yep. Got to leaning a little bit. Didn't pay attention to the snap count or something.
Yeah, though, when you're in that hurry-up offense, that, especially early in the game when you're not used to it, that can happen pretty quick. So that'll back California up about 5 yards, make it 3rd and 10. Snap a little off, good pressure. Here's a pass, nice run. And good yardage. No, what a great tackle there. Open field tackle, because it looked like Cameron Combs was going to have some room to run for the 1st down. And
that was Tristan Albrecht come up and made that tackle. That's a good play for him.
Was.
He needs to come out and play like that. That's really good. I tell you what, this offense makes me think they're trying to play football the way we used to play basketball a little bit.
That was a lot of fast break basketball
yes, it was.
For those Versailles Tigers, that's for sure. California came out quickly, lined up like they might go for it, and we're going to have a penalty marked off against Versailles here.
I think maybe they got him for a face mask.
Oh, wow, that's a big one.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so a face mask penalty, and that's 1st down for California, and boy, that's a big difference from 4th down to 1st down, and it's across midfield here. Kilmer takes the snap, another whistle here.
Flag on the play.
Man, I tell you what, it's bogged down here the last couple of minutes. Offsides on Versailles. So the Tigers shooting themselves in the foot here the last couple of plays. That's easy 5 yards for the Pintos, or for the against Versailles, and the Pintos are just taking everything they can get here.
That's it. And as the Tigers got to communicate a little bit better with this hurry-up stuff, you got to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Handoff, good running room off the right side. Good pickup there from Volkert. And remember, they had the 5-yard penalty, so he didn't need to get much for that 1st down, and he picks that up, and it's on the 34-yard line now. Quick snap again. Kilmer looking on the sideline. Nice defense there, but is that a flag that's coming in there?
It is.
Oh, man. I thought that was some pretty good defense over there.
That was pretty good. That's a flag you might see in the NFL or in college because they don't find the ball, but in high school football they don't normally make that call. That's but that's good play. Good play by the receiver to get open there for a bit, and then Cage Pritchett there tried to defend, just got a little bit too close.
Yeah, I guess so. Nice pass too. Good timing pass from Kilmer to the receiver out there, and there they go, marking it off. In high school football, it's not a spot foul. It's a 15-yard. So, boy, these penalties have really started adding up, helping out this drive for California now on the 24. Handoff. Good defense. Good job. Number 79 was all over that. Joe Bland said, no way.
Yeah, when he plays with a high motor, he's a good player, for sure. And he was hurt early in the year and is just finally starting to get his legs back, I think.
Boy, they had some big key injuries early in the season. So California lining up quickly again. They're going no huddle here in this first series. They won the coin toss, took the ball on offense. They were fairly confident they could move it, and with some help from Versailles, they have moved it down the field.
So when we were running our fast break basketball, the officials would do this to us too, and they just slow the game down for them so that they could catch up. I don't know if that's what's going on here. That's sure what it looks like.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? It's like, you guys want some airtime or what?
That's it.
So they're moving the chains. So apparently they didn't like the way the ball was spotted before. Of course, that was a tackle for loss from Joe Bland on that last play. Kilmer takes the snap, wide open receiver. There he is on the right side, down to the 10, inside the 10-yard line. And I tell you what, this
Volkart again.
This offense is something else. Yeah, that Brooks Volkart is just a sophomore for California, so he's got a couple more years left. This first drive of the game for the Pintos going really well. And we've got another flag.
Had a hold.
Wow. Boy, some of these calls are kind of late calls, aren't they?
I don't know if it's the pink flags or what, but I'm not seeing them until after everything's done.
I'm not either. That's the second time I completely missed the flag. So the ball comes back from inside the 10 on the holding call, and they bring it back to the 42. Another huge penalty, this one going against California. The handoff. Nice job on defense.
Yep, that's Trace Murdoch there. That's a great play for him.
Good penetration from Murdoch. Gets his big old mitts around the running back, and another tackle for loss. Good job from the Versailles defense. They're bouncing back from some bad penalties there. And this is huge if they can get a stop on this drive. And, man, we've got a long third down play here. I'm going to say third down and about 30. Kilmer dropping back, some pressure. There's a swing pass, wide open Bryant. Nice hit.
Yep. Brady Dobbins come in with a big hit. That was good.
Good defense. Nice play. They picked up some yardage, but not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up a fourth down, and from this spot on the field, Coach, you probably don't want to punt it. You might just go for it.
Yeah, I would say they'll probably go for it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Brady's brother Taylor just got finished with his career at Westminster playing football, so he's got some good bloodlines there. That's good.
Yes, indeed. Got some good teaching there. So we've got a fourth down, a little over 20, probably about 23 or so. Kilmer looking for somebody. Again, pressure. Kilmer running to the right side, sees somebody. Nice play on defense. Knocked down, and I'm not seeing any flags. So a good job from the Tiger defense, and they get a stop on that first drive.
That's a huge play for Versailles, not just in the fact that they had some adversity, but for the fact that they could come up and get a stop out of it and keep California to 0 points.
Wow, and penalties were huge on that first drive. First for California getting down the field, and they were inside the 10, and a holding penalty brings them back to outside their 40. That was quite a swing call there. And from there, Versailles stepping up on defense, getting the stop, and now they will take over on offense for the first time, led by our Jet Ski Plays Spotlight Player of the game, Mr. Allison at quarterback. Handoff, right side. Good yardage from Pritchett. Picks up about 5 yards there. Good hard running,
good
Coach.
Hard running. He's had a good season this year. He's really been running the ball a lot harder and finding holes, and defensively he's been flying around making plays. He's really improved his game a lot.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it before the game. When you've had a tough season, you feel snake bit, like everything goes against you. When you start getting a couple of things going for you, man, it can make you pick up some momentum pretty fast.
That's it. Start getting that confidence.
Here we go. Second down, about 5 yards to go. Allison, another handoff. Pritchett again. A little tougher sledding that time.
Yeah, California picked that one out. They saw that one coming and had just about the whole team right there ready to tackle.
Yeah, not much of a gain on that one. Maybe a half yard for Mr. Pritchett. And so this will bring up a third down and still about 5 yards to go. And again, with a change in quarterback midway through the season, they've kind of changed the offense a little bit, not quite the passing offense that they had before, more of a running offense.
Yeah, Tyrus doesn't throw the ball really well, but he does a good job of managing the game.
There you go. We'll see what they do on third down. Here we go. Option right. Nice pitch. Good defense, though. Pintos right there. Not enough for a first down. Going to bring up a fourth down from about the 42.5-yard line here. So after the nice gain on first down, good defense from the Pintos on second and third.
And that's the thing with the Versailles' offense, because it's not really a two-dimensional offense because of the inability to throw it really well. It's a lot easier for the defenses to stack things up on you.
Absolutely. So no Slumberland Furniture first down there. Here's the punt. Looks like a good punt that he gets off there. You got Aiden Bryant back there, but he's going to let it bounce, and it'll roll inside the 20, just like on their first drive of the game.
It was Reese Murdoch on the punt, and I heard the story before the game. His granddad was saying he was out here kicking in front of the coaches, and they said, "Holy cow, why didn't you tell us you could kick like this?" and in typical Reese fashion, he said, "I didn't know I could."
Wow, how about that? Just hidden talents,
That's
man.
it.
Boy, it's great when you find a gem like that.
Absolutely.
So here is the second drive of the game for California. First drive stalled at about midfield. Last time they got a 3-and-out from Versailles, and here they'll try it again. Kilmer passing to the right side. Nice catch, because there was some pretty solid defense out there.
Yeah, Murdoch on the defense, and Kilmer's just so calm in the pocket. He just catches the ball, looks and sees where he wants to go, and makes the throw.
Yeah, it was Combs with the catch out there, and that was under pressure. Here's the handoff. Nice yardage there up the middle, and a first down. That will be a New Spring Wellness Center first down for California as they get this second drive of the game for them started on a good note.
We had a couple linemen there stay with the play on that. That's good.
Yeah, handoff up the middle again. It looks like Volkert weaving his way for a couple of yards there. Not a whole lot of room.
No, and what I know Coach Allen, the defensive coordinator, likes for Versailles is when we got them stood up, we got more people running to the ball and hitting the ball, and that's what he preaches.
Absolutely. Gain of about 2 on that run. Another pass. Good break up there. Good defense. That was Murdoch out there coming hard. And incomplete, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Pintos.
I'm just amazed at how calm Kilmer is in the pocket and how good the ball comes out of his hand. He's a good quarterback.
Yeah, he really is. He's a senior. 6'2", 261 pounds back there. And as you mentioned in the pregame show, he's been waiting for his chance for the last couple of years.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, nice catch.
Wow.
Good gang tackling there on the defense, but wow, Kilmer got lucky with that one. Look at this. He just kind of throws it up there for grabs, and somehow it gets through and gets caught for a first down there. New Spring Wellness Center first down for California. They're second on this drive. Actually, it was just short of the first down, wasn't it? It was 4th and 1. They go for it, and they pick it up on that quarterback sneak up the middle. Good play there.
Yeah, it looked like Versailles got kind of confused on that pass play. A couple guys were in position to make a play, and both of them thought the other one was going to get it.
Yep, and both of them could have gotten it.
Yep.
So another New Spring Wellness Center first down. As the drive continues for California, Kilmer going to sprint out to the right side. Got a little bit of room there, but he gets shut down pretty quick out there.
A nice tackle by Pritchett come up the field there and limited the gain that Kilmer could get.
Well, I'm telling you what, this California offense is at high speed, man. They are just lining up and going here.
It is fun, that's for sure.
Second down, about 8 yards to go. Kilmer looking to the left side. Nice pass, good catch. And nice run. He lost the ball. Fumble. Versailles picking it up. It's coming back the other way. Oh, they're going to blow it dead. Allison picked it up. He had a touchdown there. If they didn't blow that dead, are they calling it down?
I think so. I think it's Versailles' ball, but I think he might have had his knees on the ground when he picked it up. So
huge turnover. As the Pintos looked like they had a New Spring Wellness Center first down. Good job from Versailles stripping the ball on that. And Versailles will get it back. You'll see it here. Pritchett with a really nice pass. Good room, good catch. Picks up some yardage there. And here's where the Tigers start stripping the ball. It comes out there. There you go. Allison was on the ground, got the fumble, so they call it dead right there. Good job from the Versailles defense. They will take it over 1st and 10 on their own 44-yard line here. Allison, handoff up the middle, not much room there. It was Pintos all over that.
Yeah, it's it's tough going. Like I said, whenever everything's going to be a run, it makes it really tough.
When you know the run is coming,
yeah.
it's absolutely.
Yeah. Coach Seitz has done a good job this year of bringing in a pass every once in a while just to keep them honest. So I'd look for that to happen here probably in the next play or two.
I tell you what, we had a ton of our veterinary penalty flags on that first drive of the game. I mean, we probably had about 7 our veterinary penalty flags, and since then, nothing. So they've cleaned it up here the last couple of drives. So Allison, he's going to pass this. They call it dead. He had a receiver out there.
Yep, had Murdoch.
Okay.
False start.
Early motion out there. So I just mentioned it, I jinxed him.
Right.
Our veterinary penalty flag going against Versailles here. Early motion, 5 yards. So it'll be second and about 15 to go here. Now, we saw, though, before the penalty flag there, our veterinary penalty flag, that the Tigers were going to throw.
Yep. Yeah. Coach Seitz is pretty good about picking his times and making sure that with Tyrus's inability to really throw a good tight spiral all the time, he's got to kind of pick and choose.
Might be more short in the flat kind of passes, huh? So here we go, a second and about 15. It's going to be a pitch reverse. Murdoch, nice move, but not much room to go, and we see another our veterinary penalty flag, pink penalty flag on the carpet there. It's going to be holding, it looks like.
Yeah, I think so. The lineman over on the end kind of wrapped him up instead of holding his block. He was getting away, so he didn't want Reese to get hit.
So, any idea what the thought is behind the pink penalty flags tonight?
I don't know if it's breast cancer awareness or that's what I assume it is, but I'm not sure. After I moved out of town, I'm not privy to all the information anymore. So,
so there's another penalty that'll back up the Tigers' offense even more. And they're just now moving the boy, I tell you what, these officials are not moving fast tonight, are they? They are stuck in mud there. So it'll be about 2nd and 25 now, I believe. And I mean, that's tough for an offense that doesn't pass very much anyway, unless you can break off a couple of big chunk run plays.
Right.
Allison going to drop back to pass this time. Ooh, it looks like it's going to be intercepted. Aiden Bryant stepping in front of that one. And big turnover there for California. First they lose the ball. Now they get it on the interception. You can see Allison running to his right, throwing it, and Bryant just had that one played very well from the get-go. So turnover for turnover. And here comes the California offense. And again, they've been running at high speed tonight.
Yes, they have. I can't hardly get a word in edgewise.
I know. We need to slow them down so we can hear more from Coach Ollie here. So here are the Pintos. Handoff off the right side. Couple of yards there. Not too much for Brooks Volkert.
Yep. Brady Dobbins come up, another nice tackle. He's really starting to play well as a sophomore and being able to come out there and make an impact.
They have some good young kids on this Tigers roster, don't they?
Absolutely.
Okay, he's going to Kilmer throw out to the left side. Nice catch, nice tackle. So good quick play. I've been impressed.
That's that number 12. That's Hayden Kilmer. I wonder if that's a relation. Maybe that's why the hookup is so good.
Oh, here we go. Our veterinary pink penalty flag. On the field, stop the presses here.
Our veterinary's getting their money's worth tonight.
Yeah, they are. Good sponsorship there for our vet. Oh, wow, that's going to be a big one.
Personal foul.
That hurts. Big personal foul penalty called against the Tigers. So they take it from the 25. You can see them marching it off there all the way down to the 12-yard line. Wow. Big our veterinary penalty there.
This is by far the most penalties that Versailles has had this season, so I don't know what's going on exactly.
Wow, I wondered if part of it isn't the hurry-up offense here.
I'm sure.
Handoff up the middle, couple of yards, good stop there from the Tigers. Tell you, the Tigers defense has played pretty well tonight so far. Penalties have caught up. That was Joe Bland with the stop on that one again.
No, it's for sure been a lot better defensive game than it was last week, but the opponent was a little different last week.
Absolutely. So it is California inside the Slumberland Furniture red zone. Fake handoff to the right side. Kilmer will take it, finding some room, spun around, but he's going to make his way into the end zone. It looks like they can call him just short.
Call him down just short.
Wow. Nice run from Kilmer.
Yeah, it was a good run, and he faked the handoff and kind of got misdirection going in one direction, and the defense bid on it. Linebackers got to do a little better job of reading their reads and holding to them, but I don't know that he might have got in there.
Yeah, it looked to me like he got in, that's for sure. So here's the handoff, and I think he got in that time. Yeah, there we go. Those officials that are a couple seconds behind finally got that call. So from 1 yard out, the Pintos punch it in, and they are on the scoreboard first to take the 6-0 lead here with 1:20 to go in this first quarter. Let's see if they go for the PAT or if they try for two. They're setting up for the kick. Try to take a 7-0 lead here late in this first quarter. Snap, kick. Looks like it is good. Yes, it is. Yep. So, with just over a minute to go in this first quarter, California striking first. The Pintos taking the 7-0 lead.
This Versailles, California football game on Lake TV is brought to you by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, Millard Family Chapels, Crown Power and Equipment, Lakefront Living Realty, The Jet Ski Place, Our Veterinary, Ozark Homes, SRG Financial Advisors, Surdyke Yamaha, Slumberland Furniture, New Spring Wellness Center, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Back here in Versailles, Tigers and Pintos, and it was California getting on the board first with that 1 yard touchdown run, and the PAT makes it 7-0.
Yeah, Brooks Volkart just put his head down, went right through the line, and it's when you get down to the one, that makes it a little easier. That's for sure.
Sure does. And the guys down in the truck were saying, "Man, there's a lot of penalties tonight." So here's the kickoff. Versailles bringing it back, and they'll start out with pretty good field position here. Nice little return there.
Ty Edgar did a good job of trying to find a hole, but that hole closed up very quickly because California is pursuing very well.
They do tend to do that, don't they? On the last drive for Versailles, we had an interception, and that gave California the short field. They were able to punch it in here late in the first quarter. We'll see if Versailles can bounce back and answer here.
Right, and it's all about the big guys up front. They just need to do a better job of holding on to their blocks and getting some holes for these running backs.
Yeah, they really need to sustain a drive, get some first downs, run some clock off. The defense has played pretty well so far for the Tigers. There's a really nice run.
Cage Pritchett went off the tackle there and then was able to get 7 or 8 yards. That's really good. And, more importantly, they need to run clock so that the defensive guys aren't out there quite so much. Not that there's a whole lot of different guys playing defense than offense, but it's a heck of a lot easier playing offense than it is defense for sure.
Absolutely, especially as fast as that California offense has been lining up and running plays. So we've got a 2nd down and 2. Allison making his calls. Hand it off, right tackle. Good pickup ball. Was that on the ground? Almost looked like he lost it. Nope. He keeps it. First down, big first down there for this Versailles team with the clock ticking.
I'll say Cage Pritchett again, and he's running so hard this year, and that's awesome to see a senior coming up and trying to be a leader like that. That's great.
Absolutely. Huge first down there for Versailles, and you can see with they're definitely not going nearly as fast as the Pintos offense is. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. 1st and 10, fake handoff up the middle, option right. It's Allison, nice pickup there. He takes a couple of licks, but gets some nice yardage, and it is 7-0 California at the end of this first quarter. And as we take this quarter break, We want to remind you that our friends at Our Veterinary really trying to help the community out. There's only one way to decrease the amount of stray dogs and cats running around our communities, and that's by having your pet spayed and neutered at Ozark Cat and Canine in Sunrise Beach. Our Veterinary proud to partner with Lake TV to give away yet another free spay and neuter. So we thank Our Veterinary for their continued generosity, and we'll be back after this message from Our Veterinary.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at Our Veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our Veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
And we're back here in Versailles, home of the Tigers. Does this stadium have a name?
Audrey J. Walton Stadium.
Oh, Audrey J. Walton.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Part of the Walton family.
Absolutely.
Really, probably the main reason why the facilities are so awesome here in Versailles.
She is a wonderful supporter of Versailles and Versailles athletics, but not just at school here, all throughout the community. She's a wonderful lady.
Wow, that is so wonderful. You know what? We need to get her up here at halftime and have a talk with her at one of these Versailles games. So here we go, Tigers. First play of the second quarter, second down. It's Allison with some room, turns it up, big yardage, nice hit. He hangs onto the ball, and they've got things cooking here on this drive.
And that's what has to happen there. You got to get to the outside, and then the inside will start opening up a little bit better. And you know, when you're running the ball as much as Versailles is running it, you got to go outside and inside. And that was a good hard run, but it was a great job by the lineman to get out there and block.
Yeah, and part of that too. And when you're running the offense like that at the quarterback position is ball handling, hiding the ball, faking handoffs, and getting that defense a little confused, and he found some room there. 1st and 10, and we've got some movement there. I'm guessing it's going to go against the Tigers. This Our Veterinary penalty flag. Yep. Tigers are moving back. They knew it. They jumped off a little early.
Yep. I got a little antsy, wanting to get out and get that block and seal that edge. I'm guessing the run was coming back this way again, and unfortunately just went a little bit too early.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's tough when you just 5-yard penalties like that. But when you're a running team, that can be a lot of yardage to try and have to make up.
It is. It makes it very difficult for sure.
1st and 15 now, and off right side. Some little bit of running room there for Ty Edgar, but not a whole lot.
He runs the ball hard, boy. If we can get him out in some space out there, he is super fast in the open field. It's just trying to find a way to get him out into the open space.
Yeah, that is the key. He's 5'10", 150 pounds, and a senior. So it brings up 2nd and long again, 2nd and about 13. Here early in the second quarter, the Pintos scored just before the end of the first quarter to take the early lead. It's been a pretty good, hard-fought game so far here.
As both teams are competing very well.
2nd and long. Allison throws. Nice throw, nice catch. Down to the 30-yard line. What a nice play. And I tell you what, Mr. Allison put that one right on the money there.
Yeah, that was a lot better throw than the first one he had for sure.
Isaiah Walker with the catch, tight end. He's doing the slant, and man, we said 2nd and long, 2nd and 13, and they got that and more.
Isaiah's one of the cats that were in the band for us too, so he's kind of a jack of all trades. He's another one of Ty's favorite workout buddies as well.
Wow. Well, you can see on that connection, they were on the same page. And Allison put it right on the money, and big pick up there. So the ball on the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. There's a fake handoff. Allison around the right side. He'll get some good yardage before taking a nice lick there.
Good hard run. Good job by Reese Murdoch out there holding his block and making sure that we could get 2 or 3 yards up the way.
Yeah, about 4 yards there. You can see the chain, 2nd down, about 6 yards to go. Allison with the nice pickup there. And there's a name we have not mentioned on offense yet is Reese Murdoch, right? Yep. Just back from injury. This is his first game back.
Yep, and I'm sure California knows he's out there, and there's probably going to be a guy or two in his direction all the time.
Yeah, that's probably why Aiden Bryant was spying that interception he got there in that first quarter. 2nd and 6. Allison, handoff, Pritchett on the right side. He's got a couple of yards, and It's going to bring up 3rd down and short.
Another good hard run by Pritchett, but you notice California, there's never just 1 or 2 people there to tackle.
Yeah.
That whole team is running to the ball, and that's a sign of a well-coached defense.
They gang tackle very well. So it's 3rd and 3, pickup of about 2 there, and that means that at this area of the field, Coach, I'm guessing this is 2-down territory. If you don't get it on 3rd, you probably go on 4th.
Yeah, absolutely. Jackson Gideon, our kicker, has been out for a little bit and with a knee injury, and so not sure how far we're going to be able to kick it if we need to.
Good hard run from Mr. Allison, and I believe he's got a 1st down there.
Yeah, and again, there's 3-4 California guys there to tackle as he goes through there. But he kept his legs running and kept his feet moving, and that's an important part of it.
That sure is, man. Especially when you're carrying 2 or 3 guys on your back. So we've got the 1st down for New Spring Wellness Center. 2nd straight 1st down. They got that long pass to the tight end to pick up the 2nd and long, and there's Allison around the left side for that New Spring Wellness Center 1st down, and this drive is very much alive and well for Versailles. There's a lot of traffic back there, and that play doesn't go well.
No, that was blown up pretty quick.
Yep.
Number 52, Cody Williams, coming through there and took care of a lot of things, and as just one guy, that was a heck of a play.
Yeah, good penetration from Cody Williams, and I believe that was Ty Edgar that he had nowhere to go.
Nope.
And really, Versailles fairly fortunate that there wasn't a fumble there.
Yep, yeah, he just about got the ball out of the quarterback's hands there.
Yeah, he did. So they lose a couple of yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 12 here. Tiger's taking plenty of time in that huddle that time, figure out what they want to do here. Allison drops back, looking for somebody. Nobody open. He's going to be sacked. He's going to go down.
Yeah, it's Cody Williams again. He's wrecking havoc on this drive all by himself. That's nice play.
What a series for Cody Williams.
Yep,
what a last
absolutely.
2 plays.
Yep, absolutely.
Cody Williams. So that's a big sack there. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 20 here from the 27-yard line. So they were inside the Slumberland Furniture red zone, and now they've been backed up with a couple of tackles for loss.
Yeah, this will be 4-down territory again. If they don't get it here, they'll go for it again.
Allison drops back, throws it, has a man. It knocked away. Good defensive play there from the guy that plays quarterback on the other side. That is actually Walker Friedmeier. He's a receiver on the offense. So you can see Allison throws it up there, just hung up a little bit too long, and the defense able to knock it away.
Just floated on him just a little bit, or he got rid of it just a tick too late, but that's a heck of a defensive play there by Friedmeier coming over and breaking that up.
Sure is. The positive for that, for Versailles, is you had a receiver open there.
Yep.
You might gain a little confidence knowing you can pick that up. So we're going to have a timeout from Versailles, and while they take a break, we will as well. It is high school football on Lake TV. At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center is growing in our community with a new dental location to serve you in Eldon and a new location in Laurie. COMC also makes your children a priority with a mobile dental unit serving schools in rural areas where access can be a challenge. COMC also offers OBGYN, sports medicine, pediatric, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. The pure joy of a kid getting ready to go on the lake. Get lake ready and leave the heavy lifting to the compact frame of Kubota's powerful utility vehicle. Accelerate with Kubota's Sidekick to blur the line between work and fun. Available in orange, black, and camo. Visit your local Kubota Crown Power and Equipment dealership today. Passion, power, performance. crown-power.com.
Back here in Versailles, the Tigers and the California Pintos going at it, a big 4th down. It's been a good drive for the Tigers, but facing a big 4th and about 20 here. Allison will drop back under pressure, throwing it up, and nobody there.
Yeah, he just kind of getting that out into some space, hoping somebody could get underneath it, but fortunate it wasn't picked off, as it kind of just floated out there into no man's land.
You know, and actually, he was coming under some pretty heavy pressure, too. Better not to take the sack and lose another 10 yards than to just get rid of it and come up short on fourth down. So, a good drive from the Tigers. They got inside the Slumberland Furniture red zone, but get a couple of tackles for loss, knocked them out, and here California getting the ball back.
Yep, good time to show your character here and get a stop. And California, I know, just wants to put the foot on the pedal.
Absolutely. Drop back. Got a guy open down there. Caught! There he goes. 20, 15 down at the 12-yard line. That was a heck of a throw and a heck of a catch. We just called his name on defense. That's Walker Friedmeier, and he was wide open down there. Runs underneath it. Let's get a replay here. Good job from Kilmer. Pumps a couple of times. Throws it up. Had two receivers, and Friedmeier gets it. Nice tackle there from who was that? Edgar that ran him down and tackled him. So here is California inside the Slumberland Furniture red zone. Handoff up the middle, breaking a tackle, and inside the 10-yard line is Mr. Volkert. Nice hard run.
Yep, again, he's coming up in the short yardage stuff. But, you know, the thing I noticed is Ty Edgar up there trying to punch that ball out after he got beat. That's a competitor.
Yeah, good smart play there. Another handoff up the middle, couple more yards as they get closer to the end zone from looks like Mr. Volkert again. And so now it's on the 3-yard line inside the Slumberland Furniture red zone here as the Pintos are knocking on the door. They'll try it on the quarterback sneak. Good defense there from Versailles' Isaiah Walker coming up with a tackle on the 3-yard line.
And Isaiah did a good job of coming up there and reading his read and making a great read on it and making a solid tackle.
Yeah, and we have a 4th and 1 here and a timeout going to be called from Versailles. They want to talk about it, and while they do that, we'll take a break right here on Lake TV. Time to get your PWC winterized, and Dockside Marine the Jet Ski Place with over 30 years experience is the place to go. You can feel secure knowing Todd is working on it. Why brave winterizing yourself and make a costly mistake? Todd will winterize at the shop while you wait or schedule at your dock. At the shop, winterized prices start at just $80. Multiple skis get discounts. Check out midmopwc.com for all the info. midmopwc.com, the Jet Ski Place. What are you waiting for?
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
Back here at Versailles, a 4th and 1 from the 3-yard line for California. Versailles looking for a huge stop here. Pintos looking for another score. Handoff up the middle and touchdown. As the Pintos go in, Volkert, he went in almost untouched on that one.
That's a good little counter play, and he was able to just explode through that line and get in there and get his second touchdown of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. So a big 4th down, and it's the Pintos coming up with the big play there. Could have gone either way. If the Tigers would have gotten a stop, could have been a big play in the game, but California gets the touchdown to take a 13-0 lead. Here they'll go for the PAT. Nice snap. Kick is up. Looks like the kick is good. There we go. So California with a touchdown on 4th down to go up 14-0 here over the Tigers. And we'll take a break on Lake TV.
Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. We're changing lives one lake house at a time.
Hi, we're Annie,
And Jesse Falstich
broker and owners
of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri.
If you're looking to buy or sell lakefront property, we have you covered. We live the lake life ourselves, so we understand we're not just selling a home, we're promoting a lifestyle. Our premier lakefront specialists are here to coach you every step of the way. So visit us at lakefrontliving.com to put our experience to work for you.
Sometimes we take things for granted, but it truly is the little things in life that make a big difference and give us our best memories. At Millard Family Chapels, we honor and celebrate those cherished memories, no matter how small, because we know it's those special moments that mean the most to the families we serve.
At Millard Family Chapels, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life.
Take time to enjoy it.
onside kick, and it looks like the Tigers are ready for it. Nice job grabbing that one. And so Versailles will start off with pretty good field position here.
That's freshman Justin Ritter ready to make the set on that onside. That's good for a freshman to be that aware and see what's going on.
Absolutely. You know, when they practice that, I was watching them in the warm-ups when I was down talking with the coaches before the game. They were practicing actually recovering the onside kicks.
Right. It's something that was kind of a bad thing for us last year, but they've really taken care of it this year.
So the Tigers will start with the ball on the 45. Handoff up the middle, some pretty good room, good hard running, about 6 yards.
And Pritchett again hitting the hole pretty hard and getting his way all the way up through there. Good job by the offensive line creating that hole. That's a big deal.
Yes, it is, because nothing goes if that line doesn't make it happen. Good hard running, though. I wouldn't want to stick my helmet in there and try and bring him down.
No, there's a lot of things I see down on that sideline that I can't imagine have doing when I was 17 or 18 years old.
Really nice pickup, so it'll bring up second and about 4 yards to go. Inside Pinto territory, handoff. Coming to the left side. Ooh, good hard hitting. Good hard running for Mr. Pritchett. Still going. And he'll pick up the first down and more. And that brings the fans alive here.
A lot of guts in that run right there. That's a kid that wants to win for
there
sure.
There you go. Look at this. Bam! Ran right into him. And then he keeps going. Yeah. You can see the Pintos trying to strip the ball. And Pritchett not giving it up.
Those aren't soft hits that California's licking out there. They're stepping up and hitting him hard, and he just keeps bouncing and keeps plugging.
Good job. Good run from Versailles all the way down to the 37-yard line of 1st and 10. Remember, on their last drive, they got into the Slumberland Furniture red zone. Didn't get in the end zone, though. Allison running right side. He's not going to have anywhere to go.
No, he should have went with his first instinct and cut that one upfield. He kind of second-guessed himself and got pushed out a little bit farther outside. But again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pintos there to tackle him. That's great team pursuit.
They strung that one out really well. Big tackle for loss, about 5 yards there. You can see the sticks, about 2nd and 15 to go from the 41-yard line here. And again, this Versailles offense not real comfortable with throwing the ball. They've had a really nice pass tonight. Real good slant to the tight end that picked up some big yardage. They'll need to pick up some good yardage here to keep this drive going. Handoff left side.
Another nice run by Pritchett, and he gets hit hard again, and he just keeps plugging away. It looks like as deliberate as Versailles is being, Coach Seitz has decided that Versailles is going to have the ball at the end of the half and not give California another chance to score.
Yeah, if they can hold on to it, with the clock just has gone under 3 minutes, and they've got a good long third down in about 10 and a half here from the 37-yard line. And the Tigers being very deliberate here. They're taking their time. Need to pick up some big yards, probably 2 down territory.
For sure.
Allison will roll to the right, pass. Nice throw, big catch. Is that Murdoch down there?
Yep, sure enough.
Murdoch's first catch coming back from injury tonight. Great throw from Allison, rolling to his right.
Yeah, he looked like he does on the baseball field that time. He got the ball up and threw it pretty well. So, but heck of a job of route running by Murdoch and the offensive line, giving us a little time to get some stuff done. And again, there's 5 Pintos there to tackle as soon as he gets the ball. That's they're doing a great job of that.
Yes, they are. They're well coached. Big New Spring Wellness Center first down for Versailles. Nice pass, and Murdoch, his name popping up on offense for the first time tonight. Here's Allison rolling to the right, looking for some room, picking up some yards. Got a nice gain there on first down, and it looks like he's into the Slumberland Furniture red zone again there.
Good hard run and good job on the exterior guys, the receivers out there holding their blocks so he could get upfield.
And you can see now that clock is exactly where Versailles wants it to be, ticking at 50 seconds to go here in this first half. And the Tigers hoping to get on the board before halftime. And as you mentioned, they get the ball, the kickoff for the second half.
Yeah, that'll be a big thing if we can get in right here. And
option left, not much room out there for Pritchett. Good job tackling, again, multi-tacklers out there. This California team, very well coached from Seth Womack. Hey, keep in mind, we've got the Millard Family Chapel's halftime show coming up for you. Coach Allison and I will be showing you some highlights and running down this first half, giving you some thoughts on what we might see in the second half. It's so good to have you here, Coach Allison.
I'm happy to be here. This is a lot of fun.
Here we go. Allison, he'll go right again, looking for some room. He's got some yardage, cuts up, still going. Nice run. Allison taking some shots and taking it down inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he did a good job of cutting it inside that time instead of bouncing it out, and he was able to split those two linemen and then get up to the second level. And if you can get to the second level as a running back or a running quarterback, that's always a good thing.
Yes, sirree. Inside the Slumberland Furniture red zone, all the way down to the 6-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10, under a minute to go before halftime. Here we go. Allison dropping back, looking, throwing. He's got a man. It's up there. Caught!
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa! What a grab. Touchdown, Versailles.
That's a heck of a catch. Heck of a catch by Reese Murdoch.
Wow. It looked to me like that was going to be intercepted. Yep. Murdoch goes up, high points it, and comes down with it. And that's why he was an all-conference receiver last year. Look at that. Yep. Wow. Goes up over the defender to bring it in. And 6 points for Versailles. They're on the board. Here they line up for the PAT. Less than a minute to go before halftime.
If you're Walker Friedemeyer, you can't defend that any better.
No.
That's just an athlete being an athlete. Oh, blocked.
Looks like PAT is blocked, no good, but Versailles on the board. The Pintos leading the Tigers 14-6 as we take this timeout.
It's time for a new home, and your solution is Ozark Homes under the Water Tower in Laurie. Your home is and should be your safe place. At Ozark Homes, we take your dream and make it a reality while staying within your budget. With real estate and construction prices at an all-time high, let Ozark Homes stretch your dollar. We have many customizable options, including kitchens, bathrooms, fireplaces. We even offer a second-level option. Quotes are always free, so give us a call or stop by today. Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams a reality for over 30 years.
Hey everyone, Daryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. If you've been holding off buying furniture for a better deal, wait no longer, that better deal is here. We're having our customer appreciation sale this weekend. Have some great food, hang out and have some fun, and take advantage of this wonderful sale. It's our customer appreciation sale at Slumberland Furniture, where we're bringing happy home.
So Versailles on the board. Touchdown pass from Allison to Mr. Everything, Reese Murdoch. Boy, that was a beautiful catch. Great defense, but just a better catch there. So here's the kickoff for the Tigers. California lets it drop. Bounces around there and picked up. And nice little run back here. Still on his feet. Takes a couple of licks. Keeps on going up to the 40-yard line. And that's where California will take over on offense. Nice run back from Friedmeyer there for the Pintos. I tell you, he's a tough kid.
He is. He runs hard and he's fast too. And as he showed in that route that he ran for that long gain. But he runs hard when he gets the ball, that's for sure.
He might have outrun Aiden Bryant on that because there were two receivers open down there, and he was further downfield than Bryant was.
And that's doing something because Aiden's fast.
Yes, he is. Man, I tell you, there's several of these Pinto players that are lightning fast. So here's a 1st and 10, 36 seconds before halftime. Let's see what the Pintos can do before the break. Here's Kilmer, rolling right, looking to run it, not throw it. Good blocking up there. Kilmer goes down. Pretty good defense from the Tigers to hem him in. Kilmer was pretty patient there and some good blocking, just better defense there on that run. So we got a timeout called here, and while they take a break, we will as well. It's high school football on Lake TV.
Have you heard of vitamin IV drips at New Spring Wellness Center in Osage Beach? IV is a very efficient way to deliver all that goodness from vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all in a hydrating fluid. Our IV drips can increase your energy level, your wellness, and help you feel great. We can accommodate groups in the comfort of our center in Osage Beach. However, we are excited to let you know that New Spring Wellness Center is also going mobile. Now you can save time and feel better by getting an IV vitamin boost at your event, like bachelor parties, weddings, golf outings, or even a company gathering. Call New Spring Wellness Center, and with a little pre-planning, we will come to you and boost your health.
Okay, so California taking the snap, the throw, incomplete, a little too quick for the receiver there. Hadn't turned around and looked for the pass yet.
Yep, one of them was on a 12-yard timing route, and the other one was on a 10.
That's right, and it makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
The Pintos trying to work quick here with 22 seconds left before the break. This is a 3rd down and about 7 yards to go here. Kilmer takes it, throws a quick one there. Got a little bit of running room, got more running room now. Good moves, 1st down and more as he takes that ball into Versailles territory. Nice play there, and California will run up, and we've got a stoppage of play. We've got a flag. Yeah, we've got an R veterinary penalty flag, and it's going to come back. Holding on this California team. Boy, that brings back a big play.
Yeah, Friedemeyer did a good job there and weaving in and out of traffic and gaining some big yards. I didn't see the hold, but I guess we'll take the guys in stripes' word for it.
We'll take their word for it. They work on a delay, these officials. You know, everything happens a little late, and we've got a timeout called. California wants to think about what to do, so we'll take a break as well on Lake TV.
Now is the perfect time to prepare for summer at the lake, and Surdike Yamaha is the place to go. From boats and wave runners to motorcycles and ATVs, Surdike Yamaha has something for everyone. Surdike Yamaha is family owned and operated and proudly celebrating over 50 years of serving the Midwest. At Surdike Yamaha, you'll find more than just great products. We're a full service operation ready to provide all the parts, accessories, and services you need for a great time outdoors. Visit Surdike Yamaha, your one-stop shop for year-round fun at the Lake of the Ozarks.
Back here in Versailles, as California, as they have been all night, man, they're up there on the line. They're ready to go. And just 13 seconds left before halftime. But we've seen from this Pintos team, they can throw it long and be very effective at it.
Yep, I bet we're going to see it again right here.
Kilmer takes the snap, fakes to nobody. Looking for somebody downfield. Good job from the Versailles defense, and they bring him down. Good sack back there, and tell you what, that's one fired up Versailles Tiger there, that's for sure.
Trace Murdoch, that's Reese's bigger brother, and he's he's doesn't want a little brother to get in the way of his night, so he's doing a heck of a job too.
A nice tackle, and that's going to do it for the first half. What a great first half. California with the lead, 14-6. Both teams scoring touchdowns. The Tigers with a late one there in the first half to get back into the game. And keep in mind, we have got the Millard Family Chapel's halftime show coming up for you here in just a couple of seconds. Right now, it's time for a message from our friends at our veterinary. Remember, there's one way to decrease the amount of stray dogs and cats running around our communities, and that's by having your pet spayed and neutered at Ozarks Cat and Canine in Sunrise Beach. Our veterinary proud to partner with Lake TV to give away yet another free spay and neuter. So we thank our veterinary for their continued generosity, and we will be back for the Millard Family Chapel's halftime show after this.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
Have you heard of vitamin IV drips at New Spring Wellness Center in Osage Beach? IV is a very efficient way to deliver all that goodness from vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all in a hydrating fluid. Our IV drips can increase your energy level, your wellness, and help you feel great. We can accommodate groups in the comfort of our center in Osage Beach. However, we are excited to let you know that New Spring Wellness Center is also going mobile. Now you can save time and feel better by getting an IV vitamin boost at your event, like bachelor parties, weddings, golf outings, or even a company gathering. Call New Spring Wellness Center, and with a little pre-planning, we will come to you and boost your health.
While the financial services industry for years has focused on products, pricing, and performance, or things we refer to at SRG as the how, our focus for our clients has always been around their why. And without fail, over all these years, those whys have centered around family, occupation, and recreation. Think legacy issues, retirement, or achieving a work optional lifestyle, and checking off those important things on that recreational bucket list. Our foundational approach remains a focus on the things that matter most to our clients and the things that together we can control. And where those two things overlap, that's where we live and work every day. That's SRG Financial and the Mile Marker Formula.
It's time for the Millard Family Chapel's halftime show with Will and Chris.
And we are back in Versailles. It is halftime. Great first half between California and Versailles. The Pintos were the first two touchdowns, and they made both their PATs. And then Versailles with the late touchdown there in the first half. Great catch from Reese Murdoch in the end zone to get the Tigers on the board. And we've got a game here.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good and an entertaining game, and it's a competitive game. Both teams are playing so hard, and defensively everybody's running to the ball. And then we've had some excellent plays on offense from, like you said, from Murdoch, and then the Volkart, the running back from California, is just tearing things up as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see we don't have William Holtz with us this week. He's on vacation, golfing in Myrtle Beach or something. So Coach Jason Allison with us, head coach at the Versailles Tigers for basketball, baseball, and softball for many years. Now head coach of the softball program at Lincoln College. So thank you, Coach, for being here. We sure appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me. It's not very often you can replace a legend like William Holtz.
That's right, man. Absolutely.
Do my best.
I think next week, believe it or not, is his 100th game at Lake TV, football game at Lake TV. So that'll be a lot of fun. So that first half was very good. Both these teams struggling so far this year. Versailles coming in 0-6 and California 1-5. And you can see our veterinary penalty flag there on that play on one of the first drives of the game for California. I think this was their first drive, and they were looking really good there. That pass took them inside the 10-yard line, but a penalty brought them back out to about midfield. They would try to go for it on 4th and long, and the Versailles defense really stepped up, did a good job ending that first drive of the game for California when it looked, Coach, like, I mean, they had it inside the 10-yard line. It looked like they were going to score there.
Right. Trace Murdoch and Joe Bland, a couple interior linemen, come up and made some big plays, and then the penalties, of course, helped things out as well.
Absolutely. And then when Versailles got the ball back, they actually moved the ball fairly well, the Tigers did, ran the ball fairly well. But after a few big pickups, that California defense really kind of knew what was coming and stiffened the defense. They stopped that first drive, got it back. And you could see on California's second drive here, watch that catch. I mean, we both thought that one was going to be an interception. Somehow it makes it through. They pick up some big yardage, and California kept that drive going. And you mentioned Mr. Volkart. I think he's just a sophomore. He had some big yardage there in that first half.
Yeah, he's got great vision as he gets to the line. He finds the holes and is able to accelerate through. And then when he gets to contact, he's running hard.
Yeah, there you can see a really nice pass, but the Tigers doing a great job stripping the ball. And it was Mr. Allison jumping on it, getting the ball. He ran it back, but his knees were down, so they brought it back. And you can see on the ensuing drive there. I tell you, that California defense was really tough.
Yeah, they pursue really, really well, and there's not just one or two at the ball ever. It's always a bunch.
And there's a big interception from Aiden Bryant, and that would give them the ball back deep in Versailles territory. And you can see that the Tiger defense was really pretty tough. But on this drive, after that interception, they take it down deep. Looked like he scored there, Mr. Kilmer, the quarterback. But they said he was down on the one. The very next play, they run it in from the 1 yard line, jumping on the board for the first touchdown of the game. And so Versailles would get the ball back. Had some really nice plays.
Yeah, the offensive line did a real good job in that series of making sure that there were holes there to run through. And we're kind of an undersized offensive line, so it's all about leverage and getting the holes where you need them and then having people to run through them. So.
Yeah, and you can see Mr. Allison, the quarterback. I mean, he's just a good, hard-nosed runner from the quarterback position there for Versailles. We had just moved into the second quarter here, and they jump off sides. But here's a big pass to the tight end. They had a 2nd and 13 and picked up the first down, kept that drive alive, and it was deep down in there, inside the red zone. But they stalled there, weren't able to get the ball in the end zone there, but it was a really nice drive.
Yeah, they moved the ball pretty well. It just got to a point where it just kind of stalled out, and that happens with an offense that's as one-dimensional as Versailles is. But, credit the guys. They came right back and were able to put some points on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was, when you have the ball this deep, when you're Versailles, you're going to go for it on 4th down. They did there. There was nobody open, so they turned the ball over on downs, gave it back to California. Here's the biggest play of the first half there. Wide open, 2 receivers down there. Pick up big yardage. Great play to chase him down and almost cause a fumble there.
Right.
But California had the ball deep into the Slumberland Furniture red zone. They punch it in there. Mr. Volkert goes in there pretty much untouched, and it was a 2-touchdown lead at that point for the Pintos. But Versailles, I tell you what, they weren't out of the game at all. They come right back, drive it down the field. You can see Allison running there. Nice pickup, nice pitch here. And, California, again, with that defense, we've mentioned it over and over again. They gang tackle well. But there's the run right here from Ty Allison as he got it down near the goal line, and they punch it in from there. Great catch from Murdoch after that to get Versailles on the board. And then after that, it was pretty much just running out the clock for California as they big penalty. They actually had a big play, might have put them in position to get some more points, but our veterinary penalty would bring that back. And let's see if this is the touchdown here. Yep. Watch this catch. Wow. Reese Murdoch going up and getting that one. That was just amazing. Big touchdown there for Versailles to get themselves back in the game here at halftime. And that's pretty much where things would end. So, Coach, after watching that first half, your thoughts going into the second half, if the Tigers might be able to jump back in and get this one?
Yeah, this first possession is going to be huge for the Tigers. They're going to have to figure out a way to move the ball and not necessarily have to score on this first possession, but they need to chew up some clock and they need to move the ball and have an opportunity so that the California's offense stays off the field, because it is fast and it is high-powered.
I tell you what, we have got almost the perfect example of the tortoise and the hare here. That California team, they haven't huddled once tonight. Right. They're up and running the offense just right off the bat. Versailles likes to take their time. They go in the huddle. They come out, so it's a great juxtaposition there, the way these two teams play. But that first half, 14-6, and the Versailles Tigers very much in that first half. The defense played very well, and they're right there.
Yeah, when you're playing an offense like California, you want to take as much time on offense, especially when you got as many two-way players as Versailles does. Just take your time, get your rest on offense in between plays, because on defense, there's no time to rest. It's just next play, next play, next play. And so Versailles can keep up their intensity and keep up what they're doing. I think they got a shot at this, but California's tackling and the way they're able to throw the ball down the field to make it very tough.
Absolutely. So it ought to be a great second half, and that is going to do it for this Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. So Coach Allison and I will be back with the second half right after this.
At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center is growing in our community with a new dental location to serve you in Eldon and a new location in Loring. COMC also makes your children a priority with a mobile dental unit serving schools in rural areas where access can be a challenge. COMC also offers OBGYN, sports medicine, pediatric, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. The pure joy of a kid getting ready to go on the lake. Get lake ready and leave the heavy lifting to the compact frame of Kubota's powerful utility vehicle. Accelerate with Kubota's Sidekick to blur the line between work and fun. Available in orange, black, and camo. Visit your local Kubota Crown Power and Equipment dealership today. Passion, power, performance. crown-power.com.
Time to get your PWC winterized, and Dockside Marine the Jet Ski Place with over 30 years experience is the place to go. You can feel secure knowing Todd is working on it. Why brave winterizing yourself and make a costly mistake? Todd will winterize at the shop while you wait or schedule at your dock. At the shop, winterized prices start at just $80. Multiple skis get discounts. Check out midmopwc.com for all the info. midmopwc.com, the Jet Ski Place. What are you waiting for?
Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. We're changing lives one lake house at a time.
Hi, we're Annie
and Jesse Falstich,
broker and owners
of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri.
If you're looking to buy or sell lakefront property, we have you covered. We live the lake life ourselves, so we understand we're not just selling a home, we're promoting a lifestyle. Our premier lakefront specialists are here to coach you every step of the way. So visit us at lakefrontliving.com to put our experience to work for you.
Sometimes we take things for granted, but it truly is the little things in life that make a big difference and give us our best memories. At Millard Family Chapels, we honor and celebrate those cherished memories, no matter how small, because we know it's those special moments that mean the most to the families we serve.
At Millard Family Chapels, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life.
Take time to enjoy it.
It's time for a new home, and your solution is Ozark Homes under the Water Tower in Laurie. Your home is and should be your safe place. At Ozark Homes, we take your dream and make it a reality while staying within your budget. With real estate and construction prices at an all-time high, let Ozark Homes stretch your dollar. We have many customizable options, including kitchens, bathrooms, fireplaces. We even offer a second level option. Quotes are always free, so give us a call or stop by today. Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams a reality for over 30 years.
Have you heard of vitamin IV drips at New Spring Wellness Center in Osage Beach? IV is a very efficient way to deliver all that goodness from vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all in a hydrating fluid. Our IV drips can increase your energy level, your wellness, and help you feel great. We can accommodate groups in the comfort of our center in Osage Beach. However, we are excited to let you know that New Spring Wellness Center is also going mobile. Now you can save time and feel better by getting an IV vitamin boost at your event, like bachelor parties, weddings, golf outings, or even a company gathering. Call New Spring Wellness Center, and with a little pre-planning, we will come to you and boost your health.
While the financial services industry for years has focused on products, pricing, and performance, or things we refer to at SRG as the how, our focus for our clients has always been around their why. And without fail, over all these years, those whys have centered around family, occupation, and recreation. Think legacy issues, retirement, or achieving a work-optional lifestyle, and checking off those important things on that recreational bucket list. Our foundational approach remains a focus on the things that matter most to our clients and the things that together we can control. And where those two things overlap, that's where we live and work every day. That's SRG Financial and the Mile Marker Formula.
Hey everyone, Daryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. If you've been holding off buying furniture for a better deal, wait no longer, that better deal is here. We're having our customer appreciation sale this weekend. Have some great food, hang out and have some fun, and take advantage of this wonderful sale. It's our customer appreciation sale at Slumberland Furniture, where we're bringing happy home.
move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
This Versailles California football game on Lake TV is brought to you by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, Millard Family Chapels, Crown Power and Equipment, Lakefront Living Realty, The Jet Ski Place, Our Veterinary, Ozark Homes, SRG Financial Advisors, Surdike Yamaha, Slumberland Furniture, New Spring Wellness Center, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. And welcome back to Versailles. It is the Versailles Tigers and California Pintos getting ready for the second half, and it'll be Versailles having the ball first as California won the coin toss, decided to have the ball on offense. It looked like a pretty smart choice as they drove the ball down the field, but then got stopped. And so now Versailles will see what they can do. Coach Warren Seitz is such a smart football guy. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments they've made.
Yeah, he always has something ready for him, and it's, there's being on the sideline most Friday nights. I hear what the adjustments are, and they don't always get carried out exactly right. But he's always thinking, always giving his guys a chance to win.
Absolutely, and hopefully in the years to come, he's able to get a lot more kids on the roster. I know he's already started building up in the weight room and making these kids stronger, and the fundamentals are strong. He just needs to get a little more help with getting more kids out.
I know right now we've got more kids in our youth program than we've ever had, and that's a testament to him and guys like Jason Vansel who do a lot of work with our youth.
And you can see a nice little squib kick there, and a great job of covering that up.
Tristan Albrecht there, ready to grab it, and didn't try to do too much with it, just made sure he secured the ball.
Absolutely, and that's not as easy as it sounds with a football.
Right, well, there's 8 guys running at you wanting to take your head off. That makes it even tougher.
Yes, indeed, and he did a good job, sure hands, picking that thing up. So the Tigers will take over on their own 38-yard line. Good field position. They actually moved the ball pretty well in that first half.
Yeah, especially in the second quarter, the offensive line was doing what they needed to.
There's a run to the right side, right tackle. Couple yards there for, looked like Mr. Pritchett.
Yeah, I don't know if it was. I think that one was Ty. I think that was Ty Edgar there.
Ty Edgar, number 21, had the carry with that one. He didn't have the ball a whole lot in that first half.
No, and well, Cage was running it so hard that we want to kind of feed the animal that is getting you what you need. And but Ty has the propensity to do the same thing. Once he gets out into open space, he's hard to catch.
Good pickup of about 4 yards on that first down play. Didn't look like he had that much, but he kept those legs going and got some good yardage there. And that's what the Tigers need to do. Oh, looks like some early movement there.
Yep. Somebody else saw it too.
So there's our veterinary penalty flag that the Tigers cannot afford, and they'll bring that baby back 5 yards there, I think.
Talk about Ty Edgar and his legs. He's actually a jumper on the track team and uses his legs quite a bit.
Yep, yes indeed. Tell you what, I remember the old drills back, in the dinosaur days when I played football. You hit that sled and you kept those legs moving, man.
Yep, that's it.
2nd and 11 here after that. Our veterinary penalty flag. Handoff, fakes up the middle. Allison, no room on the left side. Now he's going to cut it up, pick up a couple of yards, but what a good job of defense.
Yep, that's a great pursuit by the Pintos there. Ty kind of got a couple of them out of the way, but there was 5 more there to take their place. So.
Yeah, and there were 5-6 Pintos right there.
Yep.
Man, I tell you what, Coach Seth Molmack does a great job of coaching these guys up on both sides of the ball.
Right, absolutely. The energy that they're playing with is a testament to what he does and how he can motivate his players.
Just underway here in the second half, early third quarter, and already the Tigers on this first drive of the second half facing a 3rd down and about 13 here. And they picked up a couple of these in the first half. So here we've got a swing pass to the right side. Not a whole lot of room for Reese Murdoch there, but he does pick up a few yards. I almost thought it was going to be a trick play the way it was a backwards pass. You see the replay, he threw it behind the line of scrimmage, so Murdoch could have thrown it downfield, but obviously that was not the play call.
That is not in Coach Seitz's demeanor as a coach, those trick plays. He's not a big fan.
So 4th down and about 9 yards to go, and the Tigers will have to punt after what looked like a promising start again, and our veterinary penalty flag kind of put the kibosh on that drive.
And there's some weeks where the Tigers would go for it here, but I think Coach Seitz is pretty happy with how the defense has been playing, and he's going to give them a chance to come out and get a stop or maybe force a turnover here.
Yeah, and a pretty nice punt, but it bounces California's way, and I tell you, that thing came back about 10 more yards in the Pintos' favor, so they will start with pretty good field position there on the 41.
Yeah, that checked up a lot better than my wedge shots do. I know that.
I tell you, my wedge shot doesn't know what checking up means. So here is California's first drive of the second half. Pass, right side, little bit of running room. Nice move to pick up some extra yardage and a first down there from Walker Friedmeier.
Yep.
And we saw him in that first half. That dude can run, but look at this move. Ooh, boy, he jukes him right out of his shoes there for the first down. That is a New Spring Wellness Center first down. California goes right side again, and some more yardage there before Friedmeier runs out of bounds.
And you see Coach Seitz on the sideline. Hey, he's done it to you twice now. Expect it.
Yeah.
They've found a place where they can have some success, so they're going to go right back to it.
You know, they talked about that at halftime, too. Yeah, that's not a mistake that they go out there to the right side twice in a row.
And Versailles brought Pritchett over to this side that time.
Now they go deep and a little overthrown there, but they take a shot downfield, and that always loosens things up a little bit when you go long like that.
Yep, that was Friedmeier again. They're just trying to get as much as they can out of him. Cage Pritchett on the defense on that one.
Pretty good coverage too. He was down there. There wasn't a whole lot of room for Kilmer to try and fit that ball in down there. So brings up a third down, about 5. Handoff, Volker up the middle, plenty of running room. He breaks into open field, and he is gone. Touchdown, California. That was quite the run from Brooks Volkart. Man, he scampers about 42, 43 yards for that touchdown. And, oh, wait, we've got an our veterinary penalty flag down on the field.
Who would have thought?
Wow. And here these, again, these referees are kind of in slow motion. Didn't see that flag on the field until he was in the end zone. But it brings the points off the board and brings the ball back. And it's going to set up another third down and about 3 yards from where the holding penalty was. And they bring the yardage back from there. Handoff again. Volkert again. Up the middle again. Wide open again down to the 20-yard line and inside the Slumberland Furniture red zone.
Yeah, that was a nice run by Volkart. It looked like the same play that they ran just right before. Offensive line doing a good job of creating holes with that leverage, and when Volkart sees a hole, it doesn't take him long to get through it.
Boy, it sure doesn't. Here's another Volkart run, picking up more yardage. This kid is something else. He is a sophomore, 5'6", 143 pounds, but all muscle.
Yeah, he grows a little bit more. He's going to be a real force to be reckoned with.
Pickup of 7 yards on that last run. Here he is again, and no way this time. Nice job by the defense, stepping up and shutting that baby down.
Yeah, Gavin Brantley come up and took care of business that time. That was a nice play, but again, just keep taking the ball to Volkart and keep working, and they're just trying to plug that thing in. Oh.
Well, here we go with these slow refs again. False start, so the play didn't even count.
It was a heck of a play to not count, that's for sure.
My goodness gracious, brings it back 5 yards. So it'll bring up, what about 2nd down and 8? Handoff. Volkert again, finding some room again. Man, he is fast.
Yes,
wow.
He is. Doesn't take him long to find those holes.
He slashes up there for a nice little gain, about 1 yard short of a first down, it looks like. And the Pintos go right back at it. Here he is again, Volker. Oh, looks like that one was called down as well.
I think they caught Versailles trying to get a substitution in and didn't quite get him off the field, so too many guys on the field.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. He was a little confused about north and south there, but he got it right. But that's a penalty that's going to cost the Tigers because that's a free first down for California.
As fast as California is getting to the ball and doing things, I can see where he could get a little confused.
Oh, my, yeah, that's for sure. So here we are inside the Slumberland Furniture red zone. California knocking on the door. Volkart looking for some room. Goes around the right side. Dives. Did he get in? Touchdown. California. Their first drive of the second half. And thanks to Mr. Volkart, boy, I tell you what, he was the workhorse and looked like they had him stopped on that run.
Yep, Gavin Brantley did a good job of setting the edge. He just wasn't quite quick enough to grab Volkart, which is kind of the theme of the night so far for the Versailles defense. Volkart's very elusive.
Looked like he actually got his hands on him and just couldn't quite get a grasp of that jersey.
Yep, it's a good run and good blocking by California, making sure that he got to the outside there.
Yeah, 20-6 PAT try coming up here for California. Snap is good, kick is good, and tell you what, that looked like a well-oiled machine.
Yes, it did.
So it is 21-6 now. California expanding their lead. We'll be back with the Pintos and the Tigers right after this.
Now is the perfect time to prepare for summer at the lake, and Serdike Yamaha is the place to go. From boats and wave runners to motorcycles and ATVs, Serdike Yamaha has something for everyone. Serdike Yamaha is family owned and operated and proudly celebrating over 50 years of serving the Midwest. At Serdike Yamaha, you'll find more than just great products. We're a full-service operation, ready to provide all the parts, accessories, and services you need for a great time outdoors. Visit Serdike Yamaha, your one-stop shop for year-round fun at the Lake of the Ozarks.
Back here at Versailles as California just put it in the end zone to widen their lead, 21-6 now.
Yeah, I think that up-tempo offense is starting to take its toll a little bit on these Versailles players, and looked a little gassed, maybe a little bit of winded, and just not able to get the substitutes in there, so makes it a little tough.
Yeah, and you know when you're playing both sides of the ball, offense and defense, and trying to keep up with a high-paced offense like that, I tell you what, I can see how it could wear you out a little bit.
For sure.
Gee, I'd have been done by now. Nice little return there.
I think that was Pritchett, came up and picked it up.
Good job. I tell you, California's really good at that short kick, aren't they?
They are.
And that is dangerous, too, because if you're not ready for it, it can bite you. It can bite you even if you are ready for it, depending on how that bounces. So Pritchett gets on it and gets it up to the 36-yard line. That's where the Tigers will start. And here midway through the third quarter, we're in kind of a danger zone for Versailles, Coach. They need to respond and stay close.
Yeah, this needs to be a drive that ends in points somehow, and if we can get that before the end of the quarter, that would be even better. But time is going to be against us here in just a little bit.
Here you go, handoff, left side, good run. That looks like Mr. Pritchett again. He was the star of the first half for Versailles, running that ball, and you get a good glimpse of why that was.
Yep, and Isaiah Waller out there on the outside set that edge for him so he could get out there, and he just hit the hole and ran.
Pickup of 9, so second and short here for the Tigers. Do you try to pull something fast and go long down the field?
I don't think at this point I would. I would just keep pounding the thing and just keep picking up first downs.
Nice, and that's exactly what they do as it's Mr. Pritchett again, just right off center there, and picks up a good 5-6 yards, moves the chains.
And talking about that center, that's Shane Bright. He's a sophomore and kind of got thrust into that when Michael Vansel got hurt in the first week of the season, and he's responded very well, and he's really improved as the weeks have went on.
New Spring Wellness Center first down. And it moves the ball past the 50-yard line into Pinto territory. Looked like a shaky exchange there. But Versailles still has it. But I think Mr. Pritchett thinks that there is. There's our veterinary pink penalty flag on the field there.
Sure enough.
I think that's part of the problem is they're pink.
Yep.
You can't see them.
Hard to see, for sure.
So this one's going to come back against the Tigers with the initial call of holding.
Yeah, they kind of got a little crazy up there with the fumble, and looked like Ty was trying to make a read, and Ty Edgar was wanting to get the ball, and they get a little bit of confusion, but the hold is unfortunate because it was starting to move in the right direction for a little bit, and now it's going to be a little tougher again.
Boy, yeah, it's tough to keep overcoming those penalties. So that holding call cost him 10 yards and make it 1st and 20 here from the 42-yard line. And we saw some really good runs from Pritchett, but it's tough when you got 20 yards to make up.
Yes, it is, and it makes it really tough whenever.
Run to the right side, no room out there for Allison. Looks like he's going to lose a yard or two out there. Good job from the Pinto defense. Almost looked like there might have been a little running room up the middle.
Right.
They're kind of keying on that outside run from Ty Allison. But a 2nd down and long, about 20, still about 20, 21 yards to go here for the Tigers on their own side of the field. They briefly had moved into California territory there. The holding call bringing them back.
This is the time Coach Seitz likes to do a little play action and dump down. We'll see.
Hand off up the middle. Nice little run there from, I believe that's
Ty Edgar.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ty Edgar gets the ball that time.
It's a good little run.
They look kind of alike when they're running that ball.
They're hard to tell apart, that's for
Dang.
sure. Most Fridays I'm keeping stats on the sideline, and it's very difficult when you're down there at field level. You can't see the jerseys quite as easy.
Yeah, nice pickup, though, of about 7-8 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and about 12. And again, in the first half, the Tigers were able to convert this a couple of times with a couple of nice passes. The touchdown for Versailles tonight, pass to a great catch from Reese Murdoch in the end zone.
They can cut this in half at probably 4-down territory, but if they don't gain much, they probably won't.
Allison run, and he dropped back, no room there, but picks up a pretty nice gain there on that play. Going to bring up a 4th down, and from right here on the field, a 4th and about, 6 yards.
Yep.
Do you go for it if you're Versailles, or do you try to back them up?
Yeah, it's a matter of, are you wanting to keep the score close for district seedings, or you want to try to win a football game?
Yeah.
And that's that's kind of the question since Misha's went to the new seeding system where points given up and all that stuff matter. But looks like we're going to go for it.
Going to go for it. A 4th down, about 6 yards to go. We've seen Versailles get this kind of room before. There's an open receiver. Nice pass,
Murdoch.
nice catch. Murdoch with a big catch and the big 1st down on 4th down for Versailles. That was a nice pass, too. He zipped that right in there.
It was a nice little play there. Reese ran a great route coming back out to the outside, and Ty put it right on the money. That's good.
Big 1st down for the Tigers. They keep this drive alive, and they have it down around the 30-yard line.
This is the kind of drive that Versailles needs, something to gain a little bit more confidence, and if it can end in points, I think they're still got a shot at winning this thing.
Very much still in this game, 21-6. Less than 4 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter, but they need to make some hay on this drive more than likely. Allison still looking. Now he's going to get caught, brought down. Big sack for the Pintos there. Just nowhere to go with that ball for Ty Allison back there, and a big loss on 1st down.
Yep, and that's that running back mentality. He's been a running back his whole life, and so when he sees a crowd, he wants to run through it. There's a time he probably should have just launched it over to the chain gang and let them catch it.
Can you do that in high school? They don't allow you to throw it away, do they?
I don't know.
I tell you what, they kind of make it tough on you back there. But that's a big loss of about 10 yards on that sack. So 2nd down, about 20 yards to go. We saw on the last 1st down, though, the New Spring Wellness Center 1st down, they picked that yardage up. There's a handoff up the middle. Some tough going there. Not a whole lot of room as you see 3 Pintos riding the running back down there.
Yep, Ty Edgar ran hard, but when there's 3 of them to run through, That's not very easy.
It's about 3 too many.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Good hard running there from Ty Edgar. We've seen a little bit more from him there in this second half, but we've seen Pritchard running a lot too. But that was a positive pickup. They picked up some yards. It's third down and probably about 17 now. And again, we're in 2-down territory.
Oh,
here.
yeah, especially if you can get 5 or 6 yards. If you can get it down to a 4th and 10, we'll go for it for sure.
Saw a big pass play from the Tigers on the last first down. Allison throws it. It's going to be intercepted. And here goes back the other way. Big run, big turnover. And Tigers are going to catch him about the 29-yard line. As good hustle there from Versailles to run him down and catch him. That was Hunter Chamberlain. But you can see just kind of throws it up for grabs there. And there wasn't a whole lot of Tiger action happening where that ball was going. Great interception. Big turnover for California, and they are right back at it, close to the red zone.
A little bit of panic there. He thought he saw something and wanted to hurry up and get rid of it and just didn't kind of put it where he wants it.
Yep, that's it's awfully tough, especially when you're looking at long yardage, but it swings the field back the other way for the Pintos now. Taking their time on this call.
Yeah.
Hand off, Volkert gets a couple of yards, but a little tougher sledding that time than their last drive when he picked up some big chunk yards.
That was actually Tyler Oden on the run there, number 3.
Ooh, so Mr. Oden.
Yeah, giving Volkart a little bit of a break.
I guess so. He wore himself out on that last drive. Second down, about 9 yards. Kilmer looking off to the right. Nice pass, nice catch. Wow. That was Cameron Combs with a grab. And you can see Kilmer's got a pretty good gun back there. He threw that one on a line and on a dime.
Yep, he spins it pretty good, no doubt.
First down, handoff. There's a nice run off the center, left center there, and picks up some pretty good yardage.
That was Oden again. So it looks like they're kind of going in shifts, maybe letting Volkart have a little break.
Yeah, showing some pretty good depth there at the running back position. But we do have our veterinary penalty flag, and it's going to be a hands to the face against Versailles. That will bring the ball back closer to the goal line here in the Slumberland Furniture red zone. They mark it off, and now it's inside the 5. Less than a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter, and California looking to break it open here. Kilmer with a handoff. Odom keeping those legs moving, gets down to about the 1 or 2 yard line.
Yep, looks like the Versailles lineman had a chance to get him in the backfield, but he spun out of it and was able to get positive yards.
Quick snap, handoff, boom. There's some defense, fights through it, almost broke away, but gets stopped.
Yep. Trace Murdoch coming through, making another good hit.
Showing some good heart down here. That's one thing you can't question about these Versailles Tigers. Great heart. There's the handoff, open on the left side, touchdown. Touchdown, California again. Their second of this third quarter. Oh, but we do have our veterinary flag on the field again. Let's see what this is and if it's going to bring the points off the board or if it was after the touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like Oden, the running back, got tripped up or something down there. I don't know if it was, got another face mask.
Yeah, personal foul, face mask on Versailles. Maybe a little frustration brewing there. I mean, you were in the game at halftime, and now it's starting to get away just a little bit from these Tigers, especially after that touchdown there. And the Pintos will line up to kick the PAT here. Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter, and the 2 touchdowns in the second half belong to the Pintos.
Now it's these games are a little bit bigger deal than your normal conference game, California Versailles, and I'm sure that the emotions are a little high.
Absolutely, PAT is good, so the Pintos extend the lead, 28-6. We'll be back with the game of the week on Lake TV.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
Back here in Versailles, California extending their lead 28-6 with a nice touchdown there. They scored 2 touchdowns in this third quarter to blow open what was a close game at halftime, 14-6. It is 48 degrees here in Versailles right now. Nice football weather.
I'm glad we're in the booth.
Yes, absolutely. This is good basketball weather. The only problem is it's football.
Right.
So here's the kickoff a little bit further down the field this time. And the Tigers grab it. Nice run back. Look at him go.
There goes Edgar.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown. Versailles on the kickoff return. Boy, that was sweet.
Got to check for flags. You never know. We still got a couple minutes before they may throw them out. But no, that's Ty Edgar, and that's what we were talking about earlier. When he can get out into open space, there's not very many people who are going to catch him.
Wow. Man, he looked like he was shot out of a cannon down there. Picked the ball up on about the 10-yard line. That was about a 90-yard kickoff return. And wait a minute.
Oh, goodness.
Are they bringing this one back? Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness.
What is... Oh, there it is.
Oh.
But it's so far down the field. What could that be? Well, we'll see here. These guys like their airtime, these referees, that's for sure.
Block in the back.
Block in the back on Versailles is going to bring that off the board.
The problem I have with that is it's 10 yards from the play. It had no bearing on what was going to go on. That's a good time to just,
there was nobody within 30 yards of him.
That's what I mean. I mean, it's silly in my opinion, and I understand you want to keep kids safe, but if it's a personal foul, call it a personal foul. But if we're just calling it because somebody put hands on somebody's back.
And look at Warren Seitz. Coach Seitz is saying the same thing. He says, what is going on? What are you guys doing out here?
Right.
Unbelievable. Okay, so we're going to have a timeout. And as the Tigers talk about that, we will take a break on Lake TV.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center is growing in our community with a new dental location to serve you in Eldon and a new location in Laurie. COMC also makes your children a priority with a mobile dental unit serving schools in rural areas where access can be a challenge. COMC also offers OBGYN, sports medicine, pediatric, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
We are back here in Versailles. Tigers just had a touchdown taken off the board on a 90-yard kickoff return, and it was a pretty ridiculous call, really. And Coach Warren Seitz called the timeout just to have a word with the officials, and we agree with him 100%. Here's a handoff, left side. Here's some running room, good hard running, and great yardage from Mr. Pritchett. Big yards, about 9 yards on that run. And I think that got this team a little fired up, maybe.
Yeah, Coach Seitz knows what he's doing. He called the timeout so he could go get a better explanation. And in the meantime, his assistant coaches are over there getting the boys fired up and and helping them understand what needs to happen here in the rest of the second half.
Absolutely. So that's going to be the end of the third quarter, and it's time for a message from our friends at our veterinary. There's one way to decrease the amount of stray dogs and cats running around our communities, and that's by having your pets spayed and neutered at Ozarks Cat and Canine in Sunrise Beach. So our veterinary, proud to partner with Lake TV and give away another free spay and neuter, and we thank our veterinary for their continued generosity. So we take this third quarter break. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. The pure joy of a kid getting ready to go on the lake. Get lake ready and leave the heavy lifting to the compact frame of Kubota's powerful utility vehicle. Accelerate with Kubota's Sidekick to blur the line between work and fun. Available in orange, black, and camo. Visit your local Kubota Crown Power and Equipment dealership today. Passion, power, performance. crown-power.com.
Time to get your PWC winterized, and Dockside Marine the Jet Ski Place with over 30 years experience is the place to go. You can feel secure knowing Todd is working on it. Why brave? Okay, back here in Versailles. So the Tigers with the handoff. Looks like he's got enough for the first down there. And I tell you what, this is a gut check, Coach, for this Versailles team, as they had a touchdown taken off the board on what looked like a silly call, and yet they have been able to bounce back, get a first down there, and keep this drive alive.
Yeah, this is that time where you come out and show your character. And we talked before the game about those game within the game. This is one of those times where you're not worried about the scoreboard. Just go out and make every single play.
Absolutely. So first down on the 27, handoff up the middle. Another nice gain. Good yardage there for Mr. Pritchett. Some good hard hitting down there. Tell you what, those yards do not come easy.
No, they don't. And those big guys up front, they're helping everything they can, just trying to keep the defensive line pushed back so the running backs have a hole to run through.
Pickup of about 5 yards on that first down. And about 2-3 yards away from the Slumberland Furniture red zone here for this Tiger team. They need a big fourth quarter if they can come back, get their first win of the year. They were down by 8 at halftime. Handoff up the middle toward the right side. Good gain there. Good positive yardage for Mr. Edgar.
Yep, that's another nice run for him. He just about broke it there, but as it's been all night, once one California guy's there, then there's 2 or 3 Pintos right behind him to finish the tackle.
Absolutely. And here we have a big third down and 1. Two-play territory. If they don't get it on third, they'll go for it on fourth. Not much of a choice at this point.
Absolutely. I expect to see Pritchett running right up the middle here.
Allison calling the plays, looking things over. Handoff. You called it right up the middle. Yep. Pintos knew that was coming too. They were right there. I'm not sure he got that yard he needed.
No, he got up there and there was a pile and he kind of stopped his feet and he may not have gained any yards. That was Ty Edgar that time. It's going to be close, but either way, we're going to try to get that first down here.
Yep, so it'll bring up a fourth and about 1, a little less than 1 actually. So, and you called the play before it happened, handoff up the middle. California was thinking the same thing.
Yep.
We'll see what they do here on 4th and 1 from inside the Slumberland Furniture red zone. Handoff up the middle. I think he might have gotten it that time, but it wasn't by much.
No, it wasn't. Pritchett hit that hole hard. He hit it that at 100%, 100 mile an hour through there, and got enough for the first down. Now we can regroup and figure out how we're going to get in the end zone.
No lollygagging on that one. I mean, he hit the hole.
Yes, he did.
Oh, man. Are they calling him short? Oh, my gosh. They didn't give it to him. I'm not sure how he.
Wow.
That sure looked like he had enough for it there.
Holy cow.
Wow. Okay. So, turnover on downs, and the Pintos get the ball back.
That's a great job from California's defense because he came through that hole at 100 miles an hour for them to stop him. That's good.
Handoff. Nice run there, picking up some pretty good yardage. And at this point, California, they probably will line right back up and go, but they don't have to. They could run some clock if they wanted to, but that's not really the way they operate.
I don't think that's their style at all.
Here we go. Kilmer's going to drop back and throw it near side. Nice grab. Boy, some really good hands there.
Nice catch by number 12. He
Is that Friedmeier again, I think? It might have been Friedmeier.
That's Hayden Kilmer. That's the younger Kilmer.
Wow, brother to
Nice
brother
catch,
maybe,
yeah.
huh?
Nice catch.
How about that? Kilmer drops back, looking. Nice pass again.
Yep, to Hayden Kilmer again.
Same
Just
play, basically.
working themselves right down the field, doing a good job.
Good routes and good passes, good timing play. I'm guessing those brothers have done that a few times in the front yard there.
Sure they have.
Here's another pass. Kilmer dropping back, getting some pressure. He throws it down the field, and incomplete. Looking for his brother again down there.
They've kind of done that on every series when they've been throwing the ball a lot. They find a guy and just keep going to him, and whether it's the defensive alignment or just that receiver, I don't know, but they're doing a pretty good job of exploiting some weaknesses.
I noticed that too. Coming out in the second half, they threw it the same place a couple times in a row. They exploited that, then they ran it in the same place, and you see they're still doing it. Here's the handoff, big yardage off the right side, all the way into Tiger territory, and a big first down, unless we have penalty flag on the field, and we do. There is an our veterinary penalty flag. Boy, he had some wide open running room there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I wonder if that means there was a hold or if there was something else going on. We got two of them out there.
Oh, man. Get that laundry out of there.
I'm telling you.
Our veterinary penalty flag going to bring that huge run back for California.
I think our veterinary must have gotten these officials' ears and said, we need more flags.
There's some extra payment going on the side there. So the where the holding was, they bring it back, and it'll be a second and about 6 yards to go from the 38-yard line. Kilmer dropping back again. Good pressure, throwing it down the field. Incomplete. Looked like really good, tight coverage back there that time from Ty Edgar.
That was a real good throw, a real good attempt at the catch. He's just a touch out of his reach, but Edgar was right there to break it up as well.
Yeah, you can see from our field camera there, from Megan Albers, that just got over his outstretched hands. He's got a really good arm.
Yes, he does.
That kid does. So 3rd and 6, Kilmer. Looking left side, nice pass, great defense, and a big tackle there. Ty Edgar is Johnny on the spot, and there was no room to run.
Nope, that's a great tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, it may end up being a touchdown because there wasn't anybody else on this side of the field.
You're out there on an island on those. So tackle for loss of about 4 yards will bring up 4th down and 11, and I can't imagine California would go for this, being up 28-6 midway through the 4th quarter.
Yeah, looks like they're lined up to punt.
Yep, there you go. So looks like Kilmer, the quarterback, is also the punter. He drops back there. Interesting formation out there on the right side, though.
That is a little bit curious, and it looks like an easy pass and go, oh, well, why not?
Well, let's throw another our veterinary penalty flag, a delay of game.
There we go.
There you go. But look at that formation over on the right side. You got 4 receivers over there, and it makes you wonder, well, what they got up their sleeve over there?
That's it. I see a quick throw out there, and if those 3 guys in front can block, it'd be maybe tough to get out there and make a tackle.
Could be, yeah. They've got a 4th and 16 here, so more than likely not. Good snap. Kick is off. Didn't look like he got much of the ball that time, though. And it bounces and is killed on the 40-yard line, so this will be huge field position for Versailles.
Yep, and it's it's one of those things again. It's not the final score. It's the little moments here, and put together a good drive and end up with points here. Then as a team, you can go in and say, well, we did what we could do, and we made improvements to this week.
Well, and coaches can look back, like Coach Warren Seitz can look back. Okay, so we had that year where we only had 1 or 2 wins, or maybe even no wins, but we started building the program there. So here we are, 1st and 10 for Versailles on the Pintos 40-yard line. Last time they had a good drive that was stopped on a 4th and 1. Pass out to the left. Nice little run. Big yardage, or some yardage there anyway, for
Ty Edgar.
Ty Edgar getting about 5 yards, 4 yards on that first down play. Nice little pass from Allison out there to the left side.
And good blocking up front for the by the offensive line there to give him a little time to throw and then get upfield so they could block for Ty as well.
I wish we had a shot down the line of that 4th and 1 run. I still can't believe he didn't get that first down. It looked like he had it fairly easy.
It did.
So here on the follow-up drive, 2nd and about 6 here. Handoff. No, fake handoff. Allison will take it up, get some pretty good yards himself before he takes a couple of shots. He's going to sleep good tonight.
The ice bath will be ready, and then tomorrow we'll get the hot tub out for him so that he can kind of loosen back up. But he does a pretty good job of taking care of his body. He's started to realize that nutrition's a lot bigger deal than what he thought it was when he was younger, and that's why he's shown the physical gains.
So he's got about 5 yards on the carry. It's 3rd and 1, which is pretty much exactly where the Tigers were on their last drive. Had 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. Couldn't pick up a first down, but Pritchett gets it around the left side, and he's going to have the yardage this time for a first down pickup of about 2-3 yards on that one. Good run.
That had a chance to be a really big play, and that was a nice play by the linebacker over there from California and come over and make that tackle by himself.
Stumbled a little bit, kept on his feet, good balance to about the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Getting within the range of that Slumberland Furniture red zone again. That's a New Spring Wellness Center first down. And I tell you what, I've been impressed with this offense for the Tigers tonight. They really have moved the ball fairly well.
It's been improving every week, that's for sure.
Here's Allison. He's finding somebody, throws it up there. Catch!
Oh, my gosh.
Nice catch, touchdown. Versailles Tigers in the end zone. That's Tristan Albrecht with the grab, the second great touchdown grab of the night.
That was an amazing catch there. Ty floated it up for him to go get, and he went up and got it.
How about that?
That's a heck of a catch.
Look at this. So it's Allison. He throws it up there and puts it up, and high pointing it is Albrecht. Gets it and strolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Versailles, and they're back in it with about 5 minutes to go. We'll see if they go for the PAT or the 2-point try here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to line up and go for 2.
Yep.
Try to cut the lead in half.
Their first PAT try back in the first half was blocked. Try to make up for that here. Allison will drop back, throw to the right side, tipped away, and no good. Good defense on that from California, or Versailles had it.
Yep.
So it is 28-12. It is here late in the fourth quarter, and we'll be back right after this. Time to get your PWC winterized, and Dockside Marine, the jet ski place with over 30 years experience, is the place to go. You can feel secure knowing Todd is working on it. Why brave winterizing yourself and make a costly mistake? Todd will winterize at the shop while you wait or schedule at your dock. At the shop, winterized prices start at just $80. Multiple skis get discounts. Check out midmopwc.com for all the info. midmopwc.com, the jet ski place. What are you waiting for? Back here in Versailles, love that Versailles Tigers logo out there on the field. I'm told Versailles is the only other high school team in the States that allowed to use that same tiger that Mizzou uses.
Yeah, that's another gift of Miss Walton.
Wow.
She does wonderful things for this community, that's for sure.
How about that? Miss Walton, thank you for all you do for Versailles.
No doubt.
You know, and there are so many wonderful people like that in all of our communities. You know, California, Camdenton, Osage, Eldon, all of the communities with just such great local boosters. So Versailles will kick off, and we'll see if they do something funky here. Yeah, they go for the onside, and it is recovered, but did it go 10 yards? That is the million-dollar question. It looked like it was really close.
I thought it was there, but if there's a flag to be thrown, you know this crew's going to throw it.
Yeah, we'll see if there's an our veterinary penalty flag. So here's the bounce, and there he grabs it. It was real close.
Right past.
And there was no flag, so I don't think that they're bringing this back. Ooh.
That's a heck of a play right there.
That was beautiful. That was a great onside kick. Good coverage for the Tigers, because, I mean, that was by a hair.
Yep, it was close, that's for sure. That's and that's something you practice every week, but you never know if you're going to get to use it, and for them to come out and execute like that, that's great.
Well, you notice there wasn't an official on the 50 to see where that ball was. He was, on about the 45, so from his angle, it'll look good. Here's Allison dropping back, throwing downfield. It is up, it is caught.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow! Another miracle grab from Tristan Albrecht.
That's a heck of a grab right there.
Oh.
He went up and grabbed it and wrestled it away from the defender. That's quite a play.
My goodness, watch this. Goes up, he takes it away from the defender, hangs on to it.
Yep.
What a sweet catch that was.
That is a heck of a play right there. That's good.
Wow. So we are back inside the Slumberland Furniture red zone for Versailles. They were just there and just scored a touchdown a second ago. Here we are less than a minute later after the onside kick and the long pass. Here's Allison on the left side. Nobody to pitch to, and he'll take it for a loss there, about 1-2 yard loss. Great defense from the Pintos.
That's good fundamental and responsible defense there. Everybody took care of what they were supposed to, and there just wasn't anywhere to run.
Yeah, and the clock ticks. Not a whole lot of time left in this game. Just over 4 minutes. Second down and about 12 yards to go for Versailles, who are trying to climb back in this thing. They're down by 2 touchdowns and more because they've missed their PATs. So here's Allison dropping back, looking left. Looks like he's got somebody open.
That's
Touchdown!
Albrecht again.
Wow,
Albrecht
what
again.
a fourth quarter this is for Mr. Albrecht. Nice pass from Allison over the top of the defender, drops right in the basket. Touchdown, Versailles.
That's a heck of a play. Todd just kind of threw it up there. The defender went for the ball and just kind of over pursued a little bit, and Tristan to have the hands to bring it in. That's fun football, and that's those little things we talked about, the game within a game. This is something that Versailles can build on now, weeks to come, and hopefully build into something to where they can get their first win.
How about that? So 2 straight touchdowns. Tristan Albrecht, a junior, 6'3", 150 pounds, gets 2 great receptions. Here's the 2-point try, handoff. It's not going to go anywhere. Good job from that California defense to stop that.
For sure.
So the Pintos hanging on to the 28-18 lead now with 3:49 to go in the game. We'll be back with the rest of this fourth quarter right after this.
Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri. We're changing lives one lake house at a time.
Hi, we're Annie,
And Jesse Falstich
broker and owners
of Lakefront Living Realty, Missouri.
If you're looking to buy or sell lakefront property, we have you covered. We live the lake life ourselves, so we understand we're not just selling a home, we're promoting a lifestyle. Our premier lakefront specialists are here to coach you every step of the way. So visit us at lakefrontliving.com to put our experience to work for you.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
We are back at Versailles. The Tigers just scored their second touchdown of this fourth quarter to make things interesting. Keep in mind, we've got the COMC post-game show coming up for you right after the game. We'll do that down on the field with a game-winning coach. We don't know who that is yet. And the coach's choice for the Lakefront Living Realty Player of the Game. We'll do that down on the field right after the game is over on the COMC post-game show. Here's another onside kick. This one goes a little bit further, and the Pintos have it.
Yep, I was wondering if Coach Piercy, the special teams coach, was going to come out with another onside. He tried it to the other side and just got a little bit too much of the ball with his foot that time, and it got a little bit too far away.
That is, those onside kicks are an art form, aren't they? I mean, you really got to know how to kick them, how hard to kick them, and all that stuff. And it's not as easy as it sounds.
No, it'd be very difficult. I think if I was the one kicking them, I'd just try to kick it as hard as I could right at the guy in front of me and see if I get it to bounce.
Maybe it'd bounce off his chest or something. So the Pintos take over here. 3:47 to go in the game. A little bit shocked by 2 straight touchdowns from the Tigers. Handoff, some running room off the right side, and gain of about 3 yards there. Nice little run.
Yeah, that was Tyler Oden again. He came in there, and he's ran the ball really well this second half.
Yes, he has. He's kind of been their go-to guy in the second half after it was Volkart in the first half, just running for daylight, man.
Right.
I tell you what, I hope he didn't injure something there in that first half. But Odom's doing a great job in his stead here. And finally, we get a huddle from California as they decide to run some clock.
Right.
Not a hurry-up offense this time. Nice snap, handoff again. Woo, what a hit. Nice hit from the Tiger defense there.
Isaiah Waller coming up and putting a big hit on him.
Boy, I'll tell you, nobody can say these guys aren't hitting. So Versailles taking a timeout, and we will as well. We'll be back right after this.
Sometimes we take things for granted, but it truly is the little things in life that make a big difference and give us our best memories. At Millard Family Chapels, we honor and celebrate those cherished memories, no matter how small, because we know it's those special moments that mean the most to the families we serve.
At Millard Family Chapels, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life.
Take time to enjoy it.
It's time for a new home, and your solution is Ozark Homes under the Water Tower in Lori. Your home is and should be your safe place. At Ozark Homes, we take your dream and make it a reality while staying within your budget. With real estate and construction prices at an all-time high, let Ozark Homes stretch your dollar. We have many customizable options, including kitchens, bathrooms, fireplaces. We even offer a second-level option. Quotes are always free, so give us a call or stop by today. Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams a reality for over 30 years.
Okay, so California takes the snap. Good defense from the Tigers and a sack. Big sack, and you can see Versailles fired up there as they have been climbing into this one in the fourth quarter. They're going to call a timeout, stop the clock again, and try to get that ball back. So while they do that, we'll do this.
Hey everyone, Daryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. If you've been holding off buying furniture for a better deal, wait no longer, that better deal is here. We're having our customer appreciation sale this weekend. Have some great food, hang out and have some fun, and take advantage of this wonderful sale. It's our customer appreciation sale at Slumberland Furniture, where we're bringing happy home.
You can see the Tiger faithful here. It is 47 degrees in Versailles, so you see a few coats and a few blankets there. And I tell you what, they have been treated to a really fine game here tonight.
It has, and you know Versailles isn't quitting. They just keep plugging along and keep competing, and that's the most important thing.
Absolutely. So after a couple of very nice defensive plays, it's fourth down and about 14 to go. So California going to have to punt the ball away. Versailles out of first downs now, or out of timeouts now. I hope they're not out of first downs. Snap, a little bit low, but nice job from Kilmer. Gets it off. Much better punt than his last one. It is going to check up a little bit. Take a little bit of a bounce there toward the end. So the Tigers with a good defensive stop, and they get the ball back. California did what they wanted to do, though. They ran a little bit of clock off there, and I tell you what, these hard-charging Tigers from Versailles not giving up.
Yep, they're starting to get a little bit of belief and that they can do some things, and then that's always fun to watch. And you know, it's an outside shot here, but you can get a quick score within a minute or so, and get another onside, and you got a shot at maybe making something happen here.
Absolutely, and keep in mind, Versailles had a touchdown called off the board. Kickoff return for a touchdown, and that is a very big deal at this point.
It sure is.
First and 10. Allison rolls right, looking, throwing, a little bit low. Did he get that? No. Hit the field before it could be caught, but Ty Allison just kind of running for his life back there on that one. Kind of put it in a place where it wasn't going to be intercepted. If anybody was going to get it, was his guy.
Right. Yep, California upped the pressure a little bit there, and I expect that probably the rest of the way here.
Because you know, if you're California, that Versailles is not going to be running the ball much here. You know, I mean, you just don't have the time to do that. So you can pin your ears back and go after the quarterback more than likely. Second down, 10 yards to go. Clock stopped with 2.5 to go here in the game. Pass to the right side, throws it up just a little bit off timing-wise with Reese Murdoch out there.
Yeah, that's probably a testament to Reese being out for the last 6 weeks and just not quite on the same time.
Yep. 6 weeks. Is that what he's been out?
Well, yeah, he got hurt in week 1. He didn't play the second half of week 1 and hasn't played since. He had some shoulder issues. So,
wow. Yeah, and that timing is just something you get with repetition.
That's it.
In practice and everything. And so that brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go. It only took, about 4 seconds off the clock there. So they're not wasting too much time here, but they're not picking up any yards either.
No.
Allison calling, rolling right again, throwing. Got a guy there. It's Murdoch. He catches it. Nice grab.
Good catch.
And I'm guessing taking some shots like that actually feels good for Murdoch after sitting out for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I know he hated being on that sideline, that's for sure. So
it looks like it's going to be short of the 1st down, so it's going to be 4th and about 2 yards to go. Murdoch went out of bounds there, so it stopped the clock. A blessing for Versailles. Here's a play, fake handoff. Allison around the left side, he's got room, he's got the 1st down, and that will stop the clock as they move the chains. Big 1st down as it keeps hope alive for Versailles.
A great job on the outside over there by Trace Murdoch and Gavin Brantley holding that edge so Tyrus could get up the side and get the 1st down.
Keep in mind, we have the COMC postgame show coming up for you, and I will be down on the field talking with the game-winning coach and the Lakefront Living Realty player of the game right after it's over. Allison drops back, throws right, little bit off, incomplete there, stops the clock. Probably the biggest part of that was just stopping the clock.
Yeah, he didn't quite get his feet set, so he couldn't get his body into the throw, and it floated on him. Just thankfully it floated out of bounds and not into the hands of the defensive back.
Absolutely. So it stops the clock, and that's what they wanted. They wouldn't have really picked up any yardage on that anyway. The ball sitting pretty much right at midfield here with 1:47 to go, and you're down by 10. You're obviously down 2 scores. So if you're Versailles, you're going to need a touchdown, and then you're going to need to get it back.
Well, there's some district seeding points in here too, because if they can gain a little bit on this point differential, that will help them in the district seeding.
Man, he was under heavy attack on that one.
Yes, he
and was not going to get away. Big loss on that one, and he just really had nowhere to go with that one. So that is a loss of about 9 yards. And
that was good pursuit by the defense of California there, and the offensive line tried their hardest to keep them away, but it just took too long to get the receivers downfield.
Yep. So here we go, a big 3rd down and long, and here's Allison running for his life, throws it away there.
And there's a flag.
Yeah, there's that our veterinary penalty flag. In college you can get away with that.
Well, and you'd think, and the purpose of the rule is to help protect people and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You'd think protecting a high school kid would be just as important as protecting a college kid or a professional.
I've always thought that was so strange, where you can throw the ball away in college, you can throw the ball away in the pros, but in high school you can't. That's very strange.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, but I've never sat on a football rules committee meeting, so I'm not sure what the talk there is.
Yeah, it's interesting. So that our veterinary penalty flag will cost Versailles a couple more yards there. So it brings up 4th down, because on that you lose the down as well. 4th down and forever, about 4th and 25 or so. With 1:06 to go in the game, it's kind of a last gasp here for Versailles. Allison under pressure, throws it out to the left side. Going to be intercepted, didn't really have anybody there. Oh, big hit there at the end. That's going to be a flag.
Yep.
Little helmet-to-helmet action there. I don't think he meant to do that. The guy went into the slide, and that's just kind of where his tackle was at the time, because you can see he kind of pulled back from it. But the officials have to call that.
Right.
And so they'll call the helmet-to-helmet on that one. Not that it really makes much of a difference now. That was a 4th down and long. Allison had to throw it up, didn't have any choice. Intercepted, and the penalty will add on to it here. We'll see where they end up. Looks like the 20 9-yard line. So California has this one wrapped up after that 4th down stop. Looks like they'll go into the victory formation and run out the clock here. 28-18. It was 14-6 at halftime. Versailles very much in it. Takes the snap, kneels down. They'll run that clock. They'll probably have to do one more snap, and then it'll be over. So really a good fight from the Tigers tonight. 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to kind of make it interesting. They never did get a point after touchdown tonight, and that kind of cost them a little bit. But had a big touchdown called off the board on a kickoff return. That hurt. But there's the last snap. They'll run the clock off, and that will do it. So the second win of the year for California. The Pintos moved to 2-5 with a 28-18 win. And good fight from Versailles tonight. The Tigers coming up short, though, and they fall to 0-7 on the season. But a lot of good signs from that Tigers team tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot to build on there. The competitiveness, the character they've shown. That's a team moving in the right direction, and that's what this community wants to see. And it was fun to watch tonight, especially that fourth quarter when guys started having a little fun and just going out and playing loose, and that makes a big difference.
Absolutely, and you saw the Ozark Homes fan cam of all the Tiger fans in the stands bundled up here in the 47-degree weather, coats and blankets and everything, so the fans are definitely right on board. Coach Allison, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you, and anytime William wants to go on vacation, just give me a call.
That's right, man. He might be golfing every week.
Right.
Now, by golly. So that's Coach Jason Allison, former head basketball and baseball and softball coach at Versailles, now at Lincoln College in Jeff City, head of the softball program there. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate everything you guys do.
Okay. So we will come back. We have the COMC post-game show for you, and I'll be down on the field. I will interview Seth Womack, the game-winning coach from California, and his choice for the Lakefront Living Realty Player of the Game. We'll be back with the COMC postgame show right after this.
This Versailles California football game on Lake TV is brought to you by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, Millard Family Chapels, Crown Power and Equipment, Lakefront Living Realty, the Jet Ski Place, our Veterinary, Ozark Homes, SRG Financial Advisors, Surdyke Yamaha, Slumberland Furniture, New Spring Wellness Center, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
While the financial services industry for years has focused on products, pricing, and performance, or things we refer to at SRG as the how, our focus for our clients has always been around their why. And without fail, over all these years, those whys have centered around family, occupation, and recreation. Think legacy issues, retirement, or achieving a work-optional lifestyle, and checking off those important things on that recreational bucket list. Our foundational approach remains a focus on the things that matter most to our clients and the things that together we can control. And where those two things overlap, that's where we live and work every day. That's SRG Financial and the Mile Marker Formula.
Hey everyone, Daryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. If you've been holding off buying furniture for a better deal, wait no longer, that better deal is here. We're having our customer appreciation sale this weekend. Have some great food, hang out and have some fun, and take advantage of this wonderful sale. It's our customer appreciation sale at Slumberland Furniture, where we're bringing happy home.
Have you heard of vitamin IV drips at New Spring Wellness Center in Osage Beach? IV is a very efficient way to deliver all that goodness from vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all in a hydrating fluid. Our IV drips can increase your energy level, your wellness, and help you feel great. We can accommodate groups in the comfort of our center in Osage Beach. However, we are excited to let you know that New Spring Wellness Center is also going mobile. Now you can save time and feel better by getting an IV vitamin boost at your event, like bachelor bachelor parties, weddings, golf outings, or even a company gathering. Call New Spring Wellness Center, and with a little pre-planning, we will come to you and boost your health.
And welcome back to Lake TV and the COMC post-game show. We've got the game-winning coach here, California's Seth Womack. That was a nice win, Coach.
Yeah, it was definitely nice to get that one after those last 4 weeks that we went through. It's so, we're going to take this one and enjoy it and get back after it on Monday.
Absolutely, man. It wasn't easy, though. Those Tigers played tough here on their home field. They tried to come back in the fourth.
They sure did. Their players did a great job executing, and their coaches had a great plan going in, and they gave us fits early on, and we made a few adjustments at halftime, and I think that was the difference.
Absolutely. So you guys have had a lot of close games this year. You've seen some of those get away. Tonight you were able to grab onto it. What does that do for a team to be able to pull one out?
Well, I mean, the thing we've been talking with our kids about the last several weeks is just giving great effort and having great attitudes, and that was one of the things we brought into the season, and they've really shown that the last couple weeks. So we're going to keep building on that, and try to get better again, and that's our focus.
Nice to win these games toward the end of the year, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. And it's nice to get a win anytime, but again, the last 4 weeks, the meat grinder we've been in the last couple weeks or last 4 weeks, just to get this win is going to be pretty special for our kids.
Okay, so introduce us to your choice for the player of the game. Who is this, and why'd you choose him?
So this is Hayden Steve Kilmer. He's our plays defensive back for us and wide receiver. He had a great job tonight, I think, all around, offensively and defensively, but primarily on defense. He had 2 big picks for us. So Hayden's he's a sophomore, and he's coming onto his own really well. He works hard and very deserving of this.
Okay, so Mr. Kilmer, step on over here. Big game for you tonight. How did those interceptions feel?
Well, they felt good because I hadn't got one yet this year, and our D-line really stepped up and gave me the opportunity to. So.
Yeah, the defensive line really put a lot of pressure on their quarterback. He had to throw a couple of those up there, and it was pretty good for you, huh?
Yeah, it worked out really well. Yeah, they really did a good job pressuring that QB.
You did a pretty good job on offense, though, too. A couple of nice grabs there late.
Yep. The O-line, again, they're doing their job blocking for the QB. Yeah. I also had a fumble, which I got to work on that, getting 2 hands on the ball, but...
But they were grabbing it. I mean, they were looking to strip it from you.
Yeah.
So your brother's throwing you the ball. You guys practice that a lot in the backyard?
We used to. We haven't in a while, but that connection really is there, I feel like.
Absolutely. Look good tonight. Big win for you guys. How's it feel to get one of these close ones?
Well, it feels great because we haven't won in a little while, so big win for us.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So there is your Lakefront Living Realty player of the game, and Seth Womack, California coach, game-winning coach. So here on the COMC post-game show, down on the field at Versailles, Tigers again put up a really good fight tonight. Came from behind in the fourth quarter, but they come up short, losing at 28-18. So Versailles still winless on the season. They fall to 0-7. Second win of the season for California. They move to 2-5 as we start to wind down on this regular season with the playoffs just a few weeks away. So that is your COMC post-game show. Thank you so much for joining us for high school football on Lake TV. Don't forget to join us next Friday night, the game of the week, Camdenton and Lebanon. That's right, Camdenton and Lebanon, the big rivalry. We'll have it for you right here on Lake TV. Pregame show starting at 6:15. Kickoff next Friday night at 7 o'clock. For William Holtz, for Coach Jason Allison filling in for William Holtz, I'm Chris Schneider. God bless you and good night.
This Versailles, California football game on Lake TV is brought to you by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, Millard Family Chapels, Crown Power and Equipment, Lakefront Living Realty, the Jet Ski Place, our Veterinary, Ozark Homes, SRG Financial Advisors, Surdike Yamaha, Slumberland Furniture, New Spring Wellness Center, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.